See, all you have to
And
do
there is.
every time is just say his name, Warden.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
what I
you.
wait for it. I wait for it. I can hear it through the ether. I've been sitting here 10 minutes. I'm just waiting for him to summon me.
Yeah. Well, at least we're on the same page, right?
You know what? Ah.
Oh,
case
his
anybody
comment
wanted to
about
know.
Stone Call?
No.
Oh,
It's we had a discussion.
We had a riveting
kept
late night
saying-
discussion, and
we evidently we're on the same page.
exactly.
okay.
See,
I'm gonna hurt you.
if we were
Yeah.
in the same room, he'd probably try to punch me.
Oh,
We're on the same page.
wow. Wow.
I'm sure it's gonna come up again.
All right. So, just so we're clear, I told this to everyone else. As far the total distance we're going, the maximum distance is to the point where Sethazar is facing his shadow person, and he can fight it, and you guys can witness it. Because I don't have his visions ready to go, and I don't have the maps beyond that ready to go.
Completely fine and understandable.
Okay.
That
Yeah,
means we should try and set the record for the shortest session ever by getting there as soon as possible, is what he's saying.
We're
No.
ha 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 ha.
I think Molly is going to want to savor the moment of this next scene. That's going to be pretty much the opening scene.
Oh, okay.
Plus, I
I
have
think
stuff to do in Stone Call once we
yeah,
get back.
and I think
Right,
it's I think it's hilarious that you think we're gonna make it that far. We might.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Garethon. I was talking about how we should look at selling the emeralds, but we're totally not going to sell them to that racist jeweler because she doesn't deserve them.
She doesn't deserve them. You're right. And if we save a few small ones, I might try to make a magic item or two.
Yeah.
Nice.
That'd be
Okay,
cool.
so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna activate the map until something important, until the thing happens. All right.
All right.
So
Huh?
let's
All
go
right.
ahead and do this. Hello and welcome to Wardens of the Weave, everybody. Today we're going to be going back to Stonecall and getting ready for the next trip to the tomb. So, to recap last session, Malia was looking at the iron dagger, noticed that it bared the mark of transmutation, and attempted to replace the dagger on the platform and cast Druidcraft on it, but the effect quickly wilted. Sethasar attempted to cast Mending on the dagger, but it had no effect as the dagger was not broken. Ross successfully picked up the shield, and the room started glowing in different ways, as if reacting. So Thomas picked up the bow from Malia, and a full spell circle was formed. Sethazar picked up the picked up the sickle, and the spell circle activated. And combat started as the statues activated and bore the weapons that they held. Malia noted the different religious symbols, noticing one of them was of Morden, the god of the dwarves, crafting and forges. And then later she identified the symbol of Tyr, the god of war, and identified a place where an offering to the gods could be accepted. Combat with the statues proceeded. As they were defeated, their weapons were nullified and turned into iron. Garethon has used his feet to fight some of the statues. He also used Identify on the Warhammer that was used by the statues, and which it then decided to throw hands instead of using the hammer. Molly made an offering of one of her poisoned arrows at the statue and was blessed and able to leave the room. As the fight continued, Molly attempted to use Arcane Genesis to attempt to slow down the last statue, but was unable to. Ross used Arcane Genesis in order to teleport 3 people out. But it was minimal and was only able to move them just a little bit towards the exit, and was greatly injured in the process. Sethazar managed to tackle Ross to get him out of the room. Garethon grappled Heracles and Sir Thomas, getting them both out of the room. And the room, a disintegrate great spell was the second spell circle in the room, and it started destroying the room as well as the mountain. As they ran out, everything was just kind of collapsing behind them. As they continued down the mountain, they reached an icy path, a big icy, what looked to be a valley, a huge expanse. Garethon was used his familiar to cast mold earth on different spots and in a trial to attempt to create a bridge. Unfortunately, one of the traps set up by the frost giants there to catch food snapped and killed his familiar. As they proceeded forward, they set off 2 more traps, and the frost giants came out to attack. As battle started, a time stop occurred that froze the giants, Sir Garethon and Sir Thomas, as a result of their sacrifices at the statue on the other side of the mountain. Using this time stop, the party decided to flee quickly. They returned to High Keep, where they ran into a guy who ranted about being immortal and knowing what would happen next. And, yeah. After that, people, as they were being distracted, Malia stealthed away and went to the place where nobody wants to go. Everyone else got a long rest. Malia tried to interact with the door using her Shadesport Trickster ability, but was not successful. But was offered the opportunity to still gain entry by providing something that... hang on, let's see what exactly it said. Show me that which cannot be seen or discerned, and she decided to offer the bow she had received inside of the mausoleum, and she was allowed entry. Did I forget anything?
We're good.
We're at High Keep right now, right?
You guys are at High Keep. Yep. Molly is not.
Oh, Molly is not, yeah.
And that's where we're starting. So, Malia, before you stands this door that you are now allowed entrance into.
All right. I will step forth and try to cross past the door now that I'm allowed entrance into it.
All right. Going in, you feel a waft of wind. You can smell a bit of the dead coming through. And eventually you find and make your way to some steps. There is still some fey plant life, like kind of seeping through the boundary here. And it seems like the steps go on for a good long while. Do you want to climb?
She'll climb. She'll just also keep an eye, like, even though there's still more fey plants, just to see if there's any change to the fey plants.
Alright. Eventually, it feels like you are climbing up a mountain and you're able to look around. And you seem to be in this vast gray expanse. Clouds of darkness swirl overhead. And the steps underneath your feet are worn smooth through time. There are no railings, there's no sigils, there's no markers of progress. And each step feels identical to the last. After a while, it becomes difficult to tell how long you've been climbing or how far you've come. The sky above is heavy and still, clouds hanging low, and unmoving in any meaningful way. There's no wind, there's no birds, there's no distant sounds carried on the air. Everything feels muted, as though this mountain is absorbing sound. Nothing seems to threaten you on the climb, but the absence is crushing in its own way. It doesn't seem like these stairs are testing your endurance more than it is testing your patience, your sense of direction, your confidence that what you're doing is going to lead you somewhere. when eventually you
Even
do.
though-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think to keep herself focused on climbing up, and even though it's repetitive, she's just like, her thoughts are sort of cycling back to other tests that she recently succeeded, and just even other puzzles that she didn't get to solve, just keeping her mind active even though there's not much to look at.
All right. Eventually, as you're climbing, you do see towards what you can imagine is the summit. Is a light. The final steps lead up and crest the mountain, and a space opens up. And now I've started the map. The summit is vast. It's not dramatic. It's not ornate. It's just simply large. Stones spread outward in deliberate geometry, forming into an open chamber exposed to the sky above. There's no roof. There's no arch. There's no attempt to contain this space. The mountain simply ends, as though deciding that nothing above this point required enclosure. At first, it seems like the chamber's empty, until something moves. Stone shifting as an immense form uncoils at the center of the space. Scales slide against stone with the sound of weight settling. Wings unfold part way, not in a threat, but rather an adjustment, casting long measured shadows across the floor. The movement is slow and practiced and utterly unchallenged. The dragon doesn't seem to rise to confront you, but rather seems, again, adjusting as if it was interrupted mid-thought. The body settles onto the open floor with ease, coils stretching across the stone as if the mountain were shaped with her mind. The scales dark and unreflective, etched with faint geometric fractures that look less like ornamentation and more like diagrams. The light here does not glint from her, but rather it seems as though the light goes to die within her scales. Around the room, you see vast quantities of books, towering shelves of documentation. On the far end, you see chairs filled with seated skeletons, bearing the weapons they once bore. It doesn't seem as though they died in any sort of battle, but rather they just simply reside here and have resided here for a long time. One chair remains empty.
Yeah, that makes her a little nervous because she doesn't want to end up in that chair, but she'll proceed up to this desk area.
The dragon's gaze turns towards you. In front of you, you see hovering orbs drifting subtly, books lying open, holding texts you cannot discern. The documents shifting in different ways, as if the book is refusing to be read by you. Instruments, lenses, devices. You're not sure what the purpose of a lot of things are. Two chairs face one another. Slowly, the dragon steps forward, peering down through you, examining you. Her eyes do not blaze or burn, but they focus. A subtle pressure, a awareness of being examined with care rather than hostility. And you see her form begin to fold in on itself and melt, slowly. Until a woman, simple black robes and long black hair, she steps forward and sits in her chair and gestures for you to sit.
Malia will sit.
So you have gained my attention. You've made the climb.
I felt pulled here, so I was determined to see where it led.
And for your efforts, I am willing to answer one question of yours. Because it seems as even though you have made this journey, your time here is rather premature.
Understood that I'm not meant to be here quite yet, but it does sound like I am meant to be here eventually.
Indeed. I even have a seat set aside for you. And she's going to reach out, and you'll see like the little fey plants on the table here. She's going to reach out and grab one of the parts of it, and she's going to begin to just snack on it.
It's that empty chair behind you with the rest of the skeletons. I can't imagine that will make for entertaining conversation.
You would be surprised. All those that sit before you willingly sat in those chairs. They died there. Quite satisfied, actually.
Died with their weapons. Quite strange.
She'll like give you a little smirk, but she'll sit and wait patiently.
As wise as you are, I know you already have guessed that I am not phrasing my statements as questions, as I try to determine the one question I want to ask the most.
I can tell there are a great many.
There are, but you only promised one to be answered.
And you can ask anything, and I will provide you an answer. From what your mother is up to, or what it is you are searching for beneath the stone, in the tomb you visit so regularly. Or what is it that plagues your companions? What is this all for? Why did I choose you? These questions all seem to circulate within you.
That is true. And it is simply my yearning to be special, to be loved, to be warmed and welcomed, that puts so much focus on the last one of why you had called to me.
She's going to continue to sit and wait.
I guess the best question that I can ask would you be willing to help me learn or teach me some powers or gifts to help me further my quest and my goals?
No, I will not. That is not my role. That is not my duty. My father has set aside a particular responsibility. And doing such a thing would betray that.
Another dragon with more promises made.
Promises, or simply that I must do as I am told. I am not some god that interferes with the lives of mortals. I am an observer. I examine history as it really is. What you see on the surface is only a small part of the story.
Yes, I always try to strive to find the missing pieces that are not evident, the additional information, the knowledge, the mystery.
The merciful hand that engages in cruelty, and the cruel heart that engages in kindness. The actions that you mortals take is to be examined.
Well, definitely right now there's a lot of things that are going on. I imagine there's a lot of information to be reviewed and watched. Just seems strange to me that you took your time to actually interfere.
Did I interfere, or did I set something right?
Well, I definitely wasn't in my right mind when that doppelganger took control of me. So I do appreciate being balanced again, back in my own mind.
And where do you think the doppelganger came from?
I only have assumptions that it might have came from the Fey realm. There's a few of them that exist there. I have not found any proof yet.
Well, in any case, I wish you the best of luck in your journey. And I look forward to seeing what you do.
I guess, as long as there's a seat for me, maybe I'll find my way back for another conversation.
Yes, when you solve the puzzle properly, as they all did.
Malia's going to outstretch her hand and use Druidcraft to create a couple of Fey mulberries and just leave them by the plants that she's snacking on. She'll get up. She'll sort of give a bow, and then head back down.
I will say that one of the things you notice as you're doing the druidcraft, the plants seem to have less color. It seems to be that the plants are already dying as you cast it. As if whatever this atmosphere is choking it out.
Noted.
And as you make your descent, it is a long descent. As is to be expected. But after some time, you do make it back. And crossing the threshold again, the runes around the door will glow, and the barrier will return.
If you said something, I probably missed it.
Oh. So as you exit the space here, you pass through, you're gonna see the runes around the doorway. Can anyone else hear me? Hang on.
Yeah, I can hear. She disconnected again.
I was just wondering if it was me. Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah.
Can you hear me now? Malia. Malia, are you there?
Hello.
Let's see. Are you there? Can you hear me? She can't hear anyone. Okay. That's that's unfortunate. I guess if you just want to narrate or like just do my narration over, I just don't know why it would drop out just like that, just suddenly.
Yeah. Yeah. She backed out for a second.
Yeah. Doing the disconnect, reconnect.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old
Turned it off and on again.
Plug it out again. Yeah.
Does it work now? Hello? You there, Malia? I'll give it another 30 seconds, and if it doesn't work out, then we can just keep moving.
I had to completely
Oh.
quit Discord and
Okay.
reboot it.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear.
Alright, cool. Anyway, so what I was saying is, as you exit through the threshold, you'll see the runes around the archway begin to glow again, and you'll see a magic barrier form.
Okay. And I just want to verify that short bow, that +2 short bow is out of my inventory now. It's gone?
Yes, it is gone. It has been consumed.
Okay. Okay, I will delete it. Thank you. She will make her way towards the exit to reconnect with her friends.
Alright. And you make your way back to Highkeep.
Hurrah!
And it is the middle of the night.
Yeah, definitely get to one of those crystals and just start my trance because everybody else is probably still sleeping.
And everyone hit that long rest button.
Including me.
Yes.
Yay!
Yay, down to 10 Arcane Genesis score.
Oh yeah, I have to remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was scary.
I gotta make sure to hit the button for Sister Maribel too.
Mm-hmm. Three.
Okay. Yeah, Sister Maribel is restored. All right. Well, following morning, you guys wake up in your individual at your own individual times.
Mm-hmm.
Put you all over here. So I guess you guys want to roll initiative to see who wakes up first? We want to run it that
What do
way?
you want?
Not me.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, Heracles is sleeping in too.
Sleepy boy.
Apparently,
Okay.
apparently Sister Maribel is waking up first so far.
We're not morning people.
I still need Garathons.
Oh.
Especially on the
we're going
mountains.
initiative?
Yeah, to see who wakes up first.
I'm good at that, dang it.
There you go. Garathon, you wake up first. You got like a little snow pile of the snow just like in your mouth.
No.
Nice and brisk. I get up and I go for a morning stroll in the brisk winter air, waiting for everyone to get up. I take the time actually to, while I walk, to focus and use some snow flurries, and I cast Find Familiar to get Corvus back.
Yay.
Do you have a little token for Corvus?
I can give you one. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so yeah, you should be able to add him as a companion, so I can add the token to the map.
Sure. Well, yeah, I can do that.
Are you gonna go
But
talk
that's
to
what I'm
Malia?
doing.
Because Malia is the only person, the only other person that's awake right now.
I think he would just say like morning, and then go for a little walk. But he'll be back shortly, at least an hour to get Corvus back. But
Yep.
give him time to everybody get ready and head down.
Yeah. She's not going to stop you from going off on your own. She just went off on her own while you were all sleeping.
Yep.
Yeah, not Malia just casually meeting a god level entity while everyone's asleep.
Well, Sir Thomas gets to meet one when he sleeps too, right?
No, not necessarily.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Well, only if I feel like it. If you guys didn't know, like, Somnia is rather capricious as a goddess. She's very, inconsistent with her actions.
All right.
Well, in that case, Sister Maribel's gonna wake up and she's going to, kind of start putting breakfast together for people.
Yay.
And then it's Heracles.
All right. He's gonna get up. He's gonna look around. He's gonna go meander over. Good morning, Malia.
Hello, Heracles.
How was your sleep? I mean, how was your trance?
It was quite well. I do enjoy trancing right up against a heated crystal. It keeps you warm.
Yeah. Makes you wonder, what do you think the origin of these crystals are?
Well, from everything else that is unique to this mountain, they might have some Fey origins to them.
Have you ever seen these types of crystals back there?
In the Fey realm?
Yeah, when you were there.
Well, I didn't see them in my mother's court, but that doesn't mean they're in a different court. Each of the
Mm.
courts have a different theme. Like we were in the court of Queen Titania, and that's the summer court. We don't know. Like we never had the chance to go to the Prince of Faust or the really explore the winter court. He could have these crystals in his domain.
Right. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, uh, if you don't mind me asking something, you said so long ago. I'm sorry if I'm misspeaking, but you said we could meet up with the Prince of Frost before. Is that a person you know, like personally?
Well, I don't know him personally. It was just a suggestion of when we weren't sure on how to heal the lake after it got injured to talk to him. Um, he is one of the Unseelie princes, and as he's quite difficult to talk about, especially when you're in the summer court around Queen Titania, because he is her son, but he has more allegiances to the winter court and her sister than her, so it's sort of a sore subject for her. But I just suggested because that he might have had the ability or the power to help us with the lake, but it turned out that the power existed elsewhere, and once we're done in the temple, we can take that item into the Fey court and repair the lake for the queen. And you never know, there might be an availability to still speak to him, but as of right now, I don't see any need to talk to him.
That's fair.
It would just be good to repair the damages back home, because the invitation from my mother and my family still stands, and if we're able to attend the festival, I would like us to, but as of right now, until we return with an item that will repair the lake, we are not welcomed in the Fey realm.
You're right. That's high on my list to help with.
Well, don't worry. Kethric had told me that the item is ready. Anytime we're ready to go deliver it into the Fey realm, we can do so.
Oh, I forgot to say. I saw Sister Maribel making food.
Oh, yes. Well, thank you.
Would you like to help me? And or should I bring it to you?
No, I'll come over. I'm plenty warmed up now, thank you.
All right. Go.
And as she sort of walks and follows him to where they're preparing breakfast, just to see if there's any lingering magic on her. She's just going to Druidcraft again and see if there's still that dying effect on the flowers.
The druid craft seems to work as intended, the way it's supposed to be, done.
Okay.
Right? Ross, about this time you wake up.
Ugh, why does it feel like I didn't sleep at all? Ugh.
Must be that
Good
stone
morning.
you're sleeping on.
I guess. I don't know. I don't think I've rested well since all this Arcane Genesis shenanigans.
I sleep like a baby.
Yeah, I have no doubts.
You should, the night after you cast one of those Arcane Genesis spells, take some time with Alara's orb and talk to her about the success you had or the obstacles you faced. Maybe she can help you refine so
Yeah,
it's not so draining.
yeah, that's a good
Alright.
idea.
That reminds me, if you're going to talk to her, I did also have a question for her about becoming strong enough for the axe to be able to
Oh,
use it.
that's Azara, the barbarian. You can
Oh.
talk to her orb anytime you want, Hercules.
Oh right.
We have 2 orbs.
Should we do it now? If that's okay
If
with
you
you
guys-
guys.
Yeah, we're still waiting for Sir Thomas and Cesar to wake up, and Garethon went out for a walk, so why not?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I got, go ahead.
I
I'm
was gonna say, who has the orb?
I don't know. One of us for sure.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
Malia had Azara's orb last because she was talking to it in the mausoleum, so if she has it right now, she'll hand it over to Heracles.
thank you, Malia. Any who holds the orb? Any Azara? Wait, that's their name, right?
Yep.
Bloop.
She just holds it in his hands. Yeah.
So you called me. What is it you need?
I want to become worthy to hold your axe.
You already hold it. You've already defeated me, so you hold the axe.
It hasn't accepted me yet.
Well, seems you need to show it that you deserve it.
How would I go about proving that?
Only a feat of great strength can convince it.
Like lifting or something else?
Whatever it might be.
Hmm.
Prove to the axe that you deserve it.
I have a question for you. When you first had this axe, what feats of great strength did you do?
I stopped a landslide from crushing a village.
Right. I see.
Is that all you had to ask?
I see. Yeah. That's one of the things I had to ask. I was thinking that I wanted to walk in your footsteps, so to say, and become what question to word it? Is it what would it be called for me asking to become her class? What would that be called? Like canonically? Like a barbarian?
So you're asking to be her student?
Yeah, that's basically yeah.
If you wish,
If I could be mentored by you.
If you wish to study the way that I fight, you need to recall what the lessons that I gave you. You must listen to the earth. What do you find when you listen to the earth? What does it speak to you?
Well, I find great strength in nature because I was a farmer and that was where I got my life from. I ate food from the earth. I ate vegetables from the earth, basically.
But what does the earth? What did it tell you?
Uh,
You feasted upon its fruits, but what did you learn from it?
mm, uh, mm. That I
So you are not able to answer these questions. So you say you wish to walk in my footsteps, to become a servant of Gaia, but you don't know what it is you learn from the earth each time you take of her fruits.
I guess you're right. I'm not that well learned of it.
It's not about being learned. See, the scholars, they sit in their ivory towers and they suffer. Not from a lack of feeding, but because they don't show gratitude from the earth that they partake of. They forget about the creatures that Gaia has given to us, that we are the fruits of Gaia herself.
I see. So the answer would be to be grateful to the earth for everything that it does for us and everything that we can do for it.
You can have gratitude, but that doesn't mean you learn anything.
Huh. Well, what did you learn from that?
I learned how to be strong. I learned the nature of life and death. I learned what it means to take life. I learned what it means to protect and save a life. When you deny the prey its hunt, it starves.
Well, I plan on starting a farm. I think that will help me understand more.
So you wish to start a farm?
Yes.
And how many creatures will you kill to start your farm?
Do any creatures need to die for me to start my farm? I don't think so.
Do you believe the rabbits that might eat your potatoes? Would you kill them? Would you eat them? Do you believe the insect has a place in your garden?
I guess that's a hard question, because I'm not the sort to kill life.
So you never maintained your garden. You would let your plants suffer.
Well, it is in the circle of life that some insects are actually beneficial to one's plants.
And some aren't.
Of course,
So do you wish to kill those insects? To maintain your garden? To save your plants?
I suppose that would be the logical choice. that would be the choice that I'd have to make if I want to make the farm.
So you would kill some of Mother Earth's creations. Do you not see the lesson I am trying to teach you?
That we're part of nature and that we have to make decisions like this.
You need to choose what lives and what dies.
All right. I understand.
Do you have any more questions for me?
That's everything. Does anyone else have a question?
No. I think after completing the trials, we'll probably see her pretty shortly when we get back to the temple.
Sounds good.
And she's gonna... You'll see her disappear.
Malia, have you
Yes.
ever caused an avalanche? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. He doesn't say that. He doesn't say that.
Don't cause it just to have make yourself save lives. That's not going to get you your axe.
Sister Maribel, is breakfast ready?
Yeah, no, yeah. She's been serving breakfast while you were talking.
Oh, okay.
I think it's not about being worried about what you have to kill or what you have to sacrifice when you're making your garden or making your farm, Heracles. I think her point was more about just the respect that goes into when you kill an animal for food. You're giving it respect, making sure it served its purpose. There's plenty of ways to
Respect?
well, and make sure that you're not being wasteful. There's plenty of ways that you can use the organs, the heart, even the bowstrings are made of animals.
Yeah,
I think
I've
she
heard
was
of that
just,
before.
yeah, I think she's just, and I think especially with the fact that, in a way, Gaia has spoken to us through this mountain, that you'll find your feat of strength by listening to nature around you.
Yeah, I'm just worried about something. Is all. I just don't uh I just don't see myself as a person who deserves to get this to decide who lives and who dies. That kind of struck me the wrong way about what you said.
We're all making those choices, though. It's not just you. And I don't think she was making it that to make it sound like you're being judge and jury, though. But correct me if I'm wrong, but you do eat meat, correct?
Yeah. I didn't kill the animal.
No. But if somebody didn't kill the animal, there would be no meat to eat. Somebody needs to make that decision for the meat to be in front of you. Otherwise, there is no meat. The same goes with being vegetarian. Even pulling up a plant from the earth disrupts the earth in a way. That was her point, is as long as you're endeavoring to do your best to balance things, I don't think you should be carrying this weight of being fearful to make a decision like that, because there might come a time when the decision lays on you, and if you delay, then there's going to be a lot of innocents that pay because the decision wasn't made. You can't be a protector of the people without deciding on ways to help protect the people. And sometimes that includes killing a bandit, killing somebody who killed somebody else. As long as you find justice in your reasons and there's a balance to it, I think. But you can't be so cautious about it, Heracles.
I see. Maya,
Hmm.
I'd like to thank you for offering me your perspective. Even though it's so different from mine, I greatly appreciate it every time you talk to me.
Well, I'm glad I'm in your life to provide this perspective. I definitely came from a different upbringing than you, where it was survive at all costs. So I can understand what she's trying to teach you. And I think by listening to what she's trying to get across and understanding she's not asking you to um
Aside,
yeah, she's just asking you to, you know, maybe be a
uh,
little braver in your own decisions, Heracles.
that's fair. It's just, it's not that I'm afraid of taking a life. It's just that it's just that I overthink some things. Like, I think of when I was a guard, I used to think if I kill someone, then who would be affected by that person's death? Well, that person's family would be affected by their death if they have a family. And as someone who does have a family, I know how grief-stricken one can become if they lose a part of that family. You know what I mean?
Yes, I know that you care for other people and their families, but you have to understand that this world is not perfect, it is not balanced, and there are just some bad people out there that don't have families, or there's just some people out there that are selfish and are not thinking of others. And if there's not somebody stopping them because they're too scared to stop them, they're going to hurt a lot more people.
Understand. When the time comes, I won't hesitate if it's for someone that I care about. Even if it's not for someone I care about, I won't hesitate to end a threat. That conversation made me hungry. He starts eating.
Um, Ross is going to summon Elira.
Okay. So you've called me. What is it that you need?
I just wanted to see if you had any suggestions on how to be, I guess, more efficient or a better way to use things. And he's gonna like look down at himself at all the lightning scarring of the use of Arcane Genesis, and he's gonna be like, um, I've been trying to use it more often, but it's been really taxing. I like to think that I've, helped my friends through a whole lot, but I worry that, you know, something small is going to bring me to my doom, and um, like we went up this mountain here, and my friends were ambushed, and I um, protected them with, you know, essentially shielded them with Arcane Genesis, and that hurt me a good deal. And I was trying to get us to escape another disaster, and pushed us. I tried to teleport a few of us out of harm's way, and it didn't go so well. And I just, it's hard to control, and I know that I can't really control it. It's not mine. But if you have any ideas of how I can be better at it, I'm happy to hear.
I can certainly offer you some additional specialized training. There are various texts that are being protected by Aether. Once you defeat him, you will have access to those texts. And it can provide you an opportunity. But it requires a choice. If you choose to go the route I went, you will certainly gain more power. You need to understand that Arcane Genesis is an invocation of a god's power. It is not casual magic to be used.
I try to only use it when the need arises. I don't do it at my whimsy. When people are in danger, that's when I try to use it, or when something needs to be stopped.
You do understand the inherent risks that come with it.
Yes.
You have a chance of obliterating your own soul with it.
Yes.
Once you acquire the texts, come to me again, and we can discuss more.
Well, I guess I'll see you soon then. Thank you.
And she's gonna disappear.
And Ross is gonna wander off to find Garathon.
Let's see. I'm assuming you're able to be found, Garathon? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm present.
Okay.
Hey, Garathon.
Oh, hello. How are you?
tired. What about you?
Yes. I could say the same. Yes. Ready to go back to Stone Cold. This mountain was not what I thought it was.
Definitely interesting adventure that nearly ended us
Interesting,
many
yes.
times. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. But I wanted to talk to you about something that Velgarath said up on the peak. He said that my powers didn't come from a silver dragon. It came from something, more, something primordial.
What do you make of it?
I don't know. I've only really done research on silver dragons, and I know of Bahamut, but that's the extent of it. And could my powers be from Bahamut?
Perhaps. I would not take Velgrath's word as truth, though. He himself does not follow Bahamut.
I didn't know that. Wow. I thought that metallic dragons followed behind Bahamut.
As did I.
What else could he be followed? Who else?
I do not know. But I know it is not trusted. And for someone who says he only watches, he does a lot of listening to schemes on the wind.
What the hell's is that?
I do not know. But he hides secrets. That I do know.
I guess it's time to head back to the library. I mean, I can look more into Bahamut, and I'm sure you could tell me a great deal, but I know that your viewpoint on Bahamut is religious, and I'm looking for like an outsider's view on dragons. Do you know what I mean?
Understood, yes.
But I will want to hear it eventually. Go ahead.
Of course. I will also say that I do have my powers are granted to me through Bahamut, if not directly from him.
Yes, that's true.
But if to the library you wish to go, I will join you if you want, but my further research will be done through those I trust and in my homeland.
That's understandable. Yeah, I would love to have you along. I don't know anybody else more in tune with Bahamut than you, so you're a great source of information. But it's good to have more than one perspective.
Yes. All right.
Oh,
well, I believe we are headed out shortly.
Is conversation with Garethon and Ross quite close? Like your tokens are quite close to all of us?
Yeah.
Perfect. Malia will sort of head over and just gently touch Ross on the shoulder and say, "There's a book in the Grand Library that I found that spoke of Bahamut and Tiamat and the battle between them. And in the book, it spoke of a progenitor of both Bahamut and Tiamat. I think if you could find that book, it might be useful to what you're seeking."
I did not know of this mediator you speak of.
I could show you both. The book I found was researching it for my own reasons, and it was quite detailed on the battle between the two.
That'll be an interesting read, if anything. Yeah, I'd love to see it.
I'll point it out to you if I can find it on the shelves again. I just returned it, so it's a shame I still didn't have it on me.
Yeah, it's funny how that happens. But, yeah, I mean, I guess when everyone's ready, we can return.
All right. I think we can
All right.
head out.
Okay. I believe everyone's good to go. We still don't have Sir Thomas or Sethasar, so that's fine. We can keep moving. So you guys make your way down. Is it this one? Yeah. You guys make your way down past the place where nobody wants to go.
Yeah, I think that insightful members of the party, now that Melia has had her conversation, she's not even pausing anymore. She doesn't feel curious to exploring right now the same way she was before.
Sister Maribel will notice. With her passive insight of 18.
Yeah, that's a lot higher than my...
Yeah, I've only got a 13, so.
Let's see if Sir Thomas would notice. Passive insight 14, maybe. Sethasar?
Well,
yeah, Sethasar wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
What about a passive insight of 18?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the same as Sister
Maribel's.
Maribel.
Sister Garethon, we're not doing that one.
I thought
You're shifting
myself.
with everyone else.
Yeah, no, so, yeah, Garethon, Sir Thomas. Like, the two that know her the
Right.
best, yeah, would definitely notice that her curiosity of exploring the place, it seems that curiosity has been sated. So she's happy to keep on going if the rest of the party is.
Well, this is an opportunity for Garethon to say something if he wants to.
Yeah, I wasn't here the session we explored this, so just remind me what I'm looking at real quick.
So when you guys did go down there, you guys were following reports by Malia that there was something in there. There was a door that seemed to have draconic writing. When you guys did go down there, it was actually more of a maze, and I can actually pull that up here. So it was this space that you guys saw.
Okay.
You found 3 different magic, what looked to be magic circles carved in, just like it was rocks organized in what you could imagine was magic circles. And it had 3 different words in 3 different languages written. You had Bleen, you had Sorrow, and you had Kuldea.
Mm-hmm.
And then when someone stepped into the sorrow circle and experienced sorrow, they felt they witnessed a frozen forest. The first person saw a vampire, the second person did not. But it was all not what Molly described her experience, which was more or less this. This is what Molly saw.
All right.
So which brings us to now. Do you want to do anything with this information that Molly seems to not be interested in it right now?
Just kind of narrow my eyes at her a little bit.
Do we have father requisition here?
Oh, from what was presented to us from Gaia with that larger puzzle, I think another piece of it, if we're trying to solve it, is in a different mountain.
Sorry, Mario, your hint is in a different mountain.
Yeah. Our princess is in a different mountain.
All right.
At least, and I know there's no reason to trust his words as said or spoken, but when Ross asked about the words we found and the experience we had with Valagrath, he said that we should head north and talk to his brother. And I think that's where the next piece of that puzzle is. And
We should talk to Zephyros.
great. I am all for it. Because, to my understanding, it's going to be really important for me to solve that puzzle.
That's good.
I love the way you phrased
Get
that.
on them.
Why do you think
Oh,
the
that's-
puzzle's for you?
Why do I think it's for me?
Yeah.
I don't think it's specifically for me in particular. I just think that something will happen if I'm able to solve it properly.
Ollie is also really good at solving puzzles.
Oh, that
I
is
wouldn't
that
be
is
able to solve
that is
that
on the
puzzle.
borderline of me asking for a deception check.
I'll
like-
roll it.
I mean, we,
Yeah, I was gonna ask for insight anyway because I'm definitely doing a sidebar after this.
That 20.
Yeah, you guys are probably not going to
I can
learn
beat
much.
I can beat her if I roll a 19 or higher.
Hang on.
Yes, you
That's an
can.
8.
Let's see.
Thank
That
you,
was an
nice
8.
Scott.
Yeah, nope.
That-
Sister Mirabelle has a +8 too, so Yeah, no. From what you can tell, it seems suspect, but you can't immediately detect a lie.
So moving on.
Yes. Unless
Where
any
is
of
it?
you felt the need to explore those 3 words again, I sincerely don't think we'll find more than those 3 words in this part of the mountain.
I'm fine with continuing.
So my,
Did we ever talk to Zara about those 3 words? Her being in contact with the mountains, the earth.
I
we can
did
do so
ask her.
tomorrow.
Yes, and I did ask her about the place nobody wants to go because that's sort of where it leads, and she didn't have much information. I don't think it existed when she was here. You got more information out of Valagroth than we got from Azara, and that's all I'm really leaning on right now is Valagroth told us to go north and find his brother. And it was a test from Gaia.
Okay. Alright. Well, more on our plate, as always.
Let us get back to Stonecoal.
All right, with that, you make your way down, further down the tunnels. And it seems as though...
Real quick.
Okay.
Can I do something real quick?
Sure. Yeah, you can do something.
All right. As we continue from this spot, I'm gonna loiter just for a second and put my arm out like a falconer as Corvus will appear on my arm, and I will just point through the mushrooms, and he will fly, and I will turn and continue walking, making sure I can stay with the group and hear footsteps as my eyes go milky and I see through Corvus as he flies down just to check.
All Corvus finds is the maze.
Right? He will fold into sparkling dust and appear back on my shoulder. And I follow the group.
Hang on, let me delete these because these don't exist right now.
The corpses!
Also, Josh Average Man Smith is not here either, so, you know.
Good.
But I will say, it seems as though, since you've been here, this little side trail has opened up. It's been cleared out by something.
I wonder if those goblins just needed to clear it out so they continue their raids.
Perhaps.
That was
Most
not
of them
there,
must
before,
have-
was it?
Yeah,
No, you
it
weren't.
was.
You weren't with us when we encountered them because we were on that mission with the average man, and I was taken over by the doppelganger at that time. So really, it was just Cesar and Heracles and Ross who fought them,
And Sister Maribel.
and Sister Maribel. Yes, of course.
Is that goblin territory?
From what I understand, down this way and down the path is towards the what's it called? The three forks? Thank you.
Twin Teeth.
Twin Teeth.
Ah.
A toque.
And from what we were told on our initial mission with the average man was that there is some trouble in Twin Teeth right now, but it's just mostly goblins fighting against other goblins, and there's been a bunch of raids recently.
So nothing that concerns us.
Not right now. There's hasn't been any missions from the Adventurers Guild regarding to 20th in particular.
All right. Oh, I do not know the way from here, so
Oh, to the south.
Yeah, just
Right.
forward.
Over there.
And you guys make your
That's
way
weird.
out. And as you leave the mountain path, you emerge. It is turning to evening. You imagine you could probably get to Stone Call before it gets too dark and before the shops close if you want to go.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Hiya!
Okay, I gotta scroll up. Go. And as you make it back into Stone Call, I don't know why I have you guys hidden.
I'm up here by the library already.
I guess I can attach these two. That's keep them attached.
Looks like Cesar's already by the library. Yep.
Where did Heracles end up on this map? Oh, he's right here. We're still missing somebody. Where's Garethon on this map? Did I delete him?
Is he in the prison still?
No, he's not in the prison.
You delete me.
Did I delete you?
Yeah, I think you did. I don't see him.
There we go. And as you make it back in, you see a woman, walking towards the Adventurers Guild. There's a little kid. Look, mommy, it's a chicken! It's the chicken! Huh? What'd you say, Garethon?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello.
Is he having the
Yeah.
same problems
Hear me
I
now?
was? Oh, he is.
All right, can you hear me?
Discord.
Yes, no, maybe?
He
Mo-
is back down.
Moshi Moshi?
I can hear you.
Well,
Hello?
Garethon, you there? Hello? Hello?
the child cursed him.
Oh no.
All right, I can hear you now.
You can hear me now.
I'm trying to go ahead.
All right. I thought so you were starting to say something and then I interrupted you. What were you trying to say?
I was just saying hello because it was silent. And I thought the creepy music happened. It was my earbud connecting to a different device that turned on in the house.
Oh. Well, you see there's a woman walking by with a child. The mommy goes, "Mommy, look, it's a chicken."
Not again! Ah! Mm. I hold my tongue.
Now, it's not polite to point and stare at the non-humans.
What are
Ross.
we doing, guys?
I mean,
Let's,
okay, never mind.
let's just head this way.
Let's get going. Ooh.
All right. So going into the market. It seems most of the shops have closed up, but you can still go to wherever it is you need to, because
All right.
Sir Thomas and Heracles.
Yep. Malleus token's already at the Veil page. Get over here. That's our starting point when we get to the market.
No, I'm just laughing at what Ross is saying.
That's always the answer. Press to digitate his pants.
It's the fix for everything.
Absolutely.
His mom's trying to teach him manners. Hey, pointing and staring is not polite. We don't do that.
Yeah, that's why I held back, because the mom was correcting. So fun.
Did we want to try to sell the emeralds in Stone Call tonight?
We could see what prices we could get for them and decide from there.
Okay.
I remember I did
I-
specify how much emerald you guys got. I would need you to remind me how much.
It's
I'm going back in my notes.
3-4 pounds.
3 or 4. You said 3 pounds.
3 or 4 pounds. Is that the range
see.
you said?
Yeah.
Are we using actual money levels?
Um,
Or do you have a set amount you want it to be worth?
Yeah, it says gain 3 to 4 pounds of emeralds.
Because that's 3,000 gold pieces at the minimum.
yeah. So yeah, you guys would get about 3,000 gold for the
All right.
emeralds.
You guys want to buy a
Sweet.
boat?
You guys want
Nice
that?
day
to
for
buy a
fishing,
boat.
ain't it?
Nice day for fishing, ain't it?
Where did you come from?
Morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it?
All right. If we are selling the emerald, is there any way I could, perchance, have a few small pieces? Or
Well, I'm sure if we take them to the Arcane Arbiter, because they did have some magical qualities to them, and they can be used as spell components, he would be able to purchase them and still sell them at a good price. And then we can, if he could salvage any small materials for yourself, he can do so. Why don't we head that way and talk to him?
right?
Sounds good.
I think we should start a petition to have the jewelry store change its name because salamander is a little almost draconic, so it's kind of
Good luck getting that petition signed.
yeah.
Have you ever seen a salamander?
Have you?
Yes, once. We had to kill it.
Really?
Yes, they are these snake demon things, and they have fiery spears, and well, it was attacking, so we destroyed it. But fascinating creatures.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, no, they kind of look like this.
Fight it.
Kill it! Kill it with not fire. Not fire.
guards! No, I'm just kidding. Alright, I guess we'll get these things appraised and get some money.
Yes.
All right. So as you guys are going to just go do a straight trade for gold.
Yeah, with a couple of materials left behind for Garethon to use.
Yeah. So that like the 4 to 5, like I'm rounding down. Sorry, 3 to 4. I'm rounding down for because Garethon is taking a little bit for his stuff.
Okay.
It'll be worth it, I promise.
Nope, I'm quite all right with that. Yeah.
I mean, it's entirely arbitrary. Like I could give you guys 1,000,000 gold if I chose to, but
Well, unless people in the party want to exchange instead of getting their share of the gold, they just turn in the gold and buy something from this guy. But I'm currently almost all attuned up, so
I think I am too. Let me see.
think I have
Oh,
one
yeah.
attunement spot left, and I'm just saving it just in case he's. So yeah, I would just be looking just for the straight gold
Yeah,
transfer.
me too.
So you said 3,000?
I have 2 attunement slots left.
So 3,000, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 of us with Sister Maribel.
Well, don't worry about Sister Maribel. She has she's a nepo baby.
Okay, so that's 500. That's 500 gold pieces each.
All
Her
right.
father's an oil baron in the deserts of where her home.
No, she's a water baron in a. No, she's
Nice.
I'm taking care of her. Don't worry. The DM is taking care of her.
Okay, good.
All right, that's good.
Whoever the dungeon
Well,
master is, like, you know, she always has gold in her pocket, just enough for whatever she needs.
Just enough.
All right, so we have sold those emeralds, and Garathon still has his pieces.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming
know
into
what?
the
I'm
Arcane
having-
Arbitrage. We're gonna close up now, so have fun. Shoo, 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 get out.
All right.
Yeah.
Just so I have it, how many tiny shards of emerald can I have?
As many as you need for whatever it is you're trying to do.
Perfect. Sounds great.
Exactly. That's exactly how much I need. Kind of
Yeah.
energy.
I want to buy.
How'd
plate
you
armor
know?
now.
You want to buy what?
Plate armor. To increase my AC.
Yeah, you probably can afford it now.
Yeah, if we said it, I missed it. Is it split up or is Malia just in charge of money?
No,
Either
we
way, I'm
split-
fine.
Yeah, no, we're splitting this up, so 500 gold pieces each.
All right, thank you.
So you're wanting full
Oh, I'm rich.
full plate armor?
Yeah, I wanted to buy full plate armor.
Okay. So full plate armor is 1,500.
Alright. And anyone loan me 10 platinum is 100 gold, so I have 1,100 gold. 400 gold.
How much do you need?
Around 400 gold.
I give you 400 gold.
You can also hold out for Dreamsteel if you want to do that.
Oh, I guess I could. Wait, question. I'll ask you.
Huh?
I'll ask in chat.
I think it'll have better qualities for you if you hold out for it.
You do get better qualities, like you don't have the dexterity disadvantage. I think barbarians
I'll
can.
hold out.
I think barbarians can use armor.
Yeah, they just can't rage in heavy armor, I believe, is the restriction.
Okay. That makes sense. Maybe then, not a good idea. Okay.
Yeah, especially if you want to start taking barbarian levels. Don't go into heavy armor.
Guess I could get Racers of the
I can up your AC
Yep.
if you want. What's your AC right now?
My AC right now is 16.
Alright, I can get it to 17, but if you want better than that, get some armor or something.
Yeah, I'll buy Bracers of Defense then. How much is that?
Well,
See, bracers of defense cost.
Bracers of defense, you can't wear any armor at all, so you would have to get rid of whatever you're wearing currently.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
understand.
so I would charge 1,800 for bracers of defense.
Yeah. This is for the future. I'm investing because after I get Barbarian, I'll take off the armor. I'll have
Yep.
more AC. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Uh,
How
I
much
still need
do
to
you
borrow
need?
money though. Okay. So I have to do math. 700 gold.
Alright, I'll give you the 4 that I agreed to.
Okay. 400.
Malia will give you 3 platinum because that should be 300 gold.
3 platinum is 30.
Wait. Platinum is.
Oh,
30.
okay. I'll just give you 300 gold.
There we
Okay.
go.
I did
Okay,
the
now
math wrong.
I have 1,840 gold, and then I pay for the bracer's defense.
This music is a bit too creepy. I need to switch it up.
Yeah, I was like, what? It's straight to turn around the streets are empty.
You hear a roar of a crowd off in the distance. There you go. Is that too calm?
I think it's fine.
You tell us. You tell us. Is it too calm for the situation at hand?
I mean, it's nighttime. It snow's falling gently and gracefully. It's
All right.
it's peaceful.
All right.
Now I have no money. Oh, actually 34 gold, but basically no money.
Yeah. But once you get rid of your armor and attune to your bracers to defense, you can sell back your armor.
Yeah.
Okay. So what else would you guys like to do?
Actually, can I? Let me see. How much would you sell a decanter of endless water for?
Decanter of endless water. I have to look all these up.
It's uncommon. I can. Well, actually, I don't have the price. So.
I'll say 300 gold.
Okay. I'll think on it. Actually. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay. Any other items you guys would like to purchase? Any other business you have in the market?
Yes and yes.
One more thing. Oh, okay.
No, go
Can I
ahead.
go first? Oh,
No,
okay.
mine's gonna take
thing-
time.
Okay. My thing is I want to buy from Granny's garden. I want to buy stuff to make a garden.
As you go up to Granny's garden, you know, they're cleaning up some of their last vegetables, and you see the granny like moving along, just putting stuff away. Oh, hello there, young man. It's good to see you. Are you here for some strawberries?
Yeah.
Well,
I was thinking
excellent.
of
Strawberries
using
are a
stuff
copper piece for a bundle.
Yeah. I'll buy some. Do you have any advice on where to go? On where to get seeds?
Oh, I can sell you some seeds, although we're going into winter. I don't recommend planting right now.
Oh, okay. Will the seeds last until winter ends?
No, we could preserve them. You know, especially if you've got a way to preserve them yourself. It works just fine.
Oh, that's good. That's
I
good.
just don't think you should plant them right now. It would not be a good idea.
All right.
Now, I have a son that looks kind of just like you. You know, I was talking to him the other day, and she just starts like talking your ear off.
Oh, you have a son? You look quite young, actually.
You don't need to lie to me. I'm like 103.
Fair. He reaches into his pocket to like pay the lady.
Now, I was telling you about the scandal that was taking place in the neighboring town, and she just continues to talk your ear off. You know, as
gonna pay 1 gold for. I mean, actually, he's gonna pay 3 gold for. How many seeds would that be?
3 gold. What crops are you getting?
Probably getting strawberry seeds. He's probably getting
You're making a strawberry
Someone
garden?
give me the name of a vegetable.
Rutabaga?
Carrots?
Rutabaga.
Potatoes?
Strawberries and rutabaga. And yeah.
Potatoes, tomatoes, beans,
Oh, right.
greens.
Onions too. Those seeds.
You name it.
How much would that be for 3?
Oh yeah, so all these seeds are going to cost about 2 gold in total with the strawberries. Now I should, and she's like holding on to the seeds, and she starts telling you another story.
Right. He's gonna wait until she finishes the story because very polite person.
Meanwhile, as this is going on, like the rest of you are like, where the hell did Heracles go? And he's been gone for like 40 minutes.
5 hours.
My pen.
Eight-
My pen.
18 cups of tea later.
Yeah. He pays the 2 gold and an extra gold as like a tip.
Yeah. So all right, well you take care now. I look forward to seeing
Have a
you
nice day.
again.
Same to you. And he leaves with the seeds.
Eventually, Heracles shows back up, seeds in hand. All right. And then, Molly, I unless anyone else has anything, I imagine you're going to the Veiled Page.
I certainly am.
All right.
I was going to, do the back end stuff. I need to buy more arrows since a quiver of my arrows were left behind on the mountain. And more poison supplies, but that's just back end stuff.
Yep. So as you go in, you see Veltharis is not immediately present. Says, "I'll be right there. Make yourself comfortable."
She'll peruse whatever on the shelves in this place. She usually doesn't whenever he's here.
Are you looking for anything in particular, or just or are you perusing? Because okay, so peruse is the opposite of peruse, and that's a weird factoid I know. So which version of peruse are we talking about here?
Just to see if there's any books with titles that strike her interest.
Okay. Yeah, nothing seems to stand out in particular, but eventually he shows up. Ah, Malia, it's good to see you. I take it
Good to see you.
you've come to bring news or information.
Well, I promised you a story from the mountaintop.
Indeed. And I would love to hear it.
Perfect. I actually have 2 stories for you because I'm hoping to get 2 stories in return from you.
Indeed.
The first story is of the trial that I endured at the top of the mountain, and she'll go into detail on the 2 trials she had on the top of the mountain and how they challenged her and the lessons she learned from each of the 2 trials.
Interesting. And you took yours. One of yours was which one was it that you did? Was it dexterity and something else?
Yeah, dexterity and intelligence. So technically, her intelligence has increased since the last time she told him a story. So
So, you've learned these lessons, and what will you do with this information? With your newfound boons?
well, one of the lessons definitely taught me that there is definitely times to be cautious, and there are definitely times to be courageous and passionate. And I think I have a better understanding how to use caution on the battlefield in a much more adaptable way, and use boldness on the battlefield in an unexpected way.
Indeed. And you said you had a second story.
Yes. During our journey down from the mountain, we entered into a mausoleum. That was quite interesting.
Oh?
And she'll tell the tale of their experiences in the mausoleum, of seeing the puzzle, of trying to figure out the items even though they couldn't be figured out, how and just the mystery that still remains, because some of those items probably will still have to be just used with trust in them instead of learning about them. And just the knowledge she gained about how it was a religious monument to two gods at the same time, and how that struck her as quite unique.
Alright. I want you to roll insight for me.
Alrighty. $18.
You can tell he has some opinions about the idea of two gods working together. So that sounds like a mighty fine adventure. Uncovering a mausoleum like that. I assume, did you keep the weapons? Did you keep some of the weapons? You said you received a bow. What happened to it?
I sacrificed it for another truth. And she'll just smile because there's a story from the mountain she's not telling him, and she's just dangling that in front of him.
You are a tease, aren't you? I suppose that could be saved for another time. In the meantime, you've provided two stories to me. Now, what can I inform you of?
Well, as agreed, for the story of the trials on the mountain, you were going to tell me about the puppet master.
And what about him would you like to know? Of course, is the very cursory information where he was a patron of your former companion.
Yes.
Or rather, she was the patron for him. He chose to live forever. He didn't want to die and become a part of her flock. And as a result, he took to convoluting, I suppose is the best way to put it, the nature of souls within the Feywild. And now he seeks the unique souls that make up his, dare I say, flock. As almost a twist of irony.
Almost sounds like he's repeating the cycle in a way. Eventually he'll have one of his own flock that does not want to become a member.
That's where he is different.
Hmm.
He takes the souls almost forcibly. And he places them within his puppets. And he's created the most dangerous kind of puppet. Those viridescent genasi that you have encountered.
Mm-hmm.
Souls that were once tormented by the Feywild, reincarnated into something that wishes to destroy the Feywild, except he has them under his control. I wonder why that is.
So do I. Doesn't sound like you. There's a lot of information to his end game. Quite yet.
If one can call it an endgame.
Hmm.
Or perhaps it's simply he's building the foundation for a kingdom for himself. After all, he is now immortal.
Well, that will cause some chaos in the Fey realm.
It already has. As he subsumed the Archfey, now the question lingers, will other Archfey fall to him? Perhaps he's one that needs to be stopped. And the question is, who will stop him? Will you?
If I have the opportunity and the knowledge to stop him, I don't see any reason not to stop him. Sounds to me that what he's doing is a little corrupted.
He'll like kind of shake his finger at you as if like, yeah, you've kind of hit the point. You've hit the nail on the head kind of finger shake. So that was your first ask. What is the second thing you wish to know?
I told you a story before of being taken by a doppelganger. Are you able to tell me of them?
Well, there are varying different kinds without knowing exactly which kind it was. There's not much I could tell.
How do I go about seeking information on the one that took over me and to why it took over me in the first place?
That is a good question. Again, without seeing it or knowing which one it was, what its form was. I couldn't say for sure where it came from. It could have acted on its own, or it could have been sent by something.
Hmm. Is there any way to, because I imagine since it was destroyed, there's no way to trace it back, is there?
If you know of a way, then I am all ears. But perhaps it was sent by something after you? Perhaps you've made yourself an enemy somewhere.
Hmm.
But who knows? Perhaps you might encounter another one.
Well, if I do, I'll try to capture a piece of it before as it's destroyed. Maybe that's a better way to find out more information on them.
If you do, I will gladly help you determine what it is and where it comes from.
I would appreciate that. Oh, one more thing, there is. She'll take out the iron dagger and sort of place it on the desk. Can you help me transform this into a weapon?
Did the weapon I provide for you not be sufficient? Or have you not manifested it?
You provided me a weapon already?
Yes, from our first meeting.
Friends going through notes.
Yeah, so when you first met him, he gave you a letter. You believe that letter activated with Goliath, but actually, it was something that was intended for you.
Hmm. I did not realize that was a weapon.
Yeah, one specifically designed to assist you with your endeavors.
A weapon of knowledge? Or an actual physical weapon?
It should have manifested into a physical weapon.
Well, obviously it had not, otherwise I would have not naysayed it so much. I will have to try to figure out how to manifest it, I guess.
I suppose once you have come to a firm decision, it will become apparent.
Alrighty then. Well, thank you for that. She'll also take the iron dagger back. I'll reflect on that.
Of course. And I look forward to seeing you again.
And she'll sort of give him a respectful bow and leave.
Alright. While this is going on, what is the rest of you doing?
Tap dancing.
I'm going to talk to the blacksmith. Hi, yes, I'm here.
Okay. What do you need?
You specifically, I need to discuss things with.
Yeah?
Do you remember that blade
you fashioned for me at Cethric's behest.
I do recall.
I recall you feeling a certain way about it. I've been trying to wrap my mind around a lot of things going on in my life, up, down, left, right, and center, but it occurred to me that you were a little bit more, dare I say, nervous or standoffish about it. Why?
Because it's not an average blade. And you don't seem the type to wield one.
DM, can I insight check this?
Absolutely, you can insight it.
I got a 6.
Let's see how well he can lie. He cannot lie very well. But he still got better than you.
I'm gonna roleplay this as my character is like going to reluctantly agree, and he's gonna ask one more question. Right. However, sir, I do have one question. Why would Cethric ask you to make a blade for me? Did he tell you it was for me specifically, or just give a general description?
He told me he needed something that would accomplish a goal. The goal being slaying demons. That the very touch of it would burn demonkin.
What are you implying with that?
I'm not implying anything. That is the description I was given. Yeah, you can insight him.
I got a 13. Is he lying?
He's telling you the truth.
Okay, I'm going to now ask him one final question before I leave. Well, thank you. What else do you know of the blade, though? Did he tell you anything else specific about it? I was under the impression, or at least from, good buddy Valen, that, at least between you and me, and I'm gonna get real low whenever I say this, he wanted me dead. Or at least expected me to die. Were you informed?
I was not informed of such a thing. And had I been told that, I would not have made it.
I thank you for your honesty. I do wish to work with you in the future, but how do you feel about our good friend, Valen, then?
He's a man of power and connections. He serves the public interest in the way he sees fit. And you're gonna see him like rub his eyes.
Why is he doing that, DM? Insight check.
You want to see why he's rubbing his eyes?
Not really. I want to see if he's telling me the full truth or if he's hiding something still. Sir Thomas is not fully buying it. He's trying to fish for something.
Okay, you can roll insight. He seems
14.
to believe what he's saying. He's not lying to you.
Sir Thomas is going to nod. He's going to say, well, thank you. I look forward to working with you in the future, Sir Henry. I bid you a good day.
Alright. Best of luck.
Okay, how are you doing?
You guys doing anything else right now? Are we good to leave the merchant's quarter?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Is anyone going to pick up the key?
We already have it.
You already have the key?
Yeah, because we went to the temple in the first place and we're
that's right.
Backtrack.
Yeah, that's right. Never mind.
So Malia already has the key. I know you were all excited about doing another Assyrian scene, but we already have it.
Yeah, I love playing Assyrian. He's great. It's one of my favorite NPCs.
I know he is, but yeah, yeah, we already had it because we made it all the way to the temple before it was closed off to us.
Oh, the library's probably closed right now, right?
No, you could go to the library. It's pretty much always
Yeah, we'll see
open.
Oh, okay. I'll see if we can pick up that book.
Yeah, I'll go with him so I can point it out to him on the shelf.
I go as well because I like libraries now.
Okay. So, So as you guys make your way to the library, you have an opportunity to talk to Sir Thomas and fill him in because he was kind of phased out while you guys were all going back to Stonecall.
We're here for a book to so I can learn more about where exactly my powers come from. Malia said there's a book about Bahamut and his battles against Tiamat. So, Tiamat, yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Anything else I should know of our grand adventure where I get knocked unconscious every 3 weeks?
I put 500 gold pieces into your coin pouch. We sold those emeralds.
Oh yeah, that too.
Sir Thomas is going to look behind him with a full coin pouch, and he's going to look a little bit ashamed that he didn't notice.
He is so knocked out that with my plus 15 to sleight of hand, there was no way he would notice. And yes, Heracles had a good conversation with Azara, and he's going to start a nice little farm. He bought some seeds.
Lovely. Truly lovely. Maybe I could get some better ingredients for my bread.
Oh yeah, and there's some texts that we can get from Aether, detailing after we beat him.
Yes.
About Arcane Genesis, that it could help us train to be better at it, I guess.
Well, and I imagine, especially because Aether Stonecall is how this city was named, there might just be some general history text. We might be able to learn a whole lot of new information.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, inside the library here, as you guys enter in, there you see the person at the front desk is kind of asleep.
Hey, good morning, or good night, I guess.
Oh, good night.
Oh.
And his head's gonna drop to the desk.
Malia will just pat Ross on the back and show him to the area of the library where she found that book.
Yeah, let them catch their shut-eye.
All right. And going to the books, Malia, you do see the book in question.
Right? I'll pull it off the shelf.
It feels lighter than the last time you held it.
I'll skim through it. Is it missing information?
There are pages torn out.
Somebody tore out pages.
Who? Why?
Does it look recent?
Go ahead and do an investigation check.
Sweet. $13.
Looking around, you don't really see evidence of torn pages anywhere. You're not quite sure when this occurred. But you can imagine it was done within the last week or so.
Okay, well, maybe someone else knows or has the information here beyond what was in the book.
But it's so strange. It's just this book.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they would let knowledge be desecrated in here. It's kind of weird.
Well, we've seen how tight their security is when they're not on tight security. And she'll gesture to the sleeping librarian at the front desk. I mean, like, really, right now we could go to any of the offices here without anybody being alerted. Like,
Okay, which one? Let's go.
she'll look over to Sir Thomas. The what?
If you are referring to going visit Cedric Phelan, I want it so dearly. I have a few words to discuss with him.
She'll put the book back on the shelf.
Is this gonna be the first time I'm gonna meet this guy?
No, you met him before. You were in the room when he gave us that mission.
Yeah, I don't think we
Oh,
exchanged words with him, you and I, but yeah.
Would you all like to? I'm about to go exchange some words myself.
Yes, we would love
Are
to
you all
talk
going
to you,
together?
Professor
We,
Love.
yeah, that's keep an eye on this situation. He might get a little explosive.
Believe me, that is the least of his concern.
We follow Sir Thomas. Oh, what is that?
I don't know.
That sounds like a blender. But yes, I'm going to walk up to Valen's door. Is it locked? Is it closed?
It is closed.
Sir Thomas is going to politely knock and then wait.
Okay. Well, I gotta change the music now.
Oh no.
Nope, not this music. This is not the right
Okay.
music. I do need different music, but not the super calm stuff, but like the let's see.
Da, 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 da.
The Jeopardy music?
Yeah.
This should work.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
I'm smarter than a 6th grader.
You may enter.
Sir Thomas is going to walk in. He's going to nod at the group, and he's going to close the door behind him.
All right.
And as he does,
Hang on. In the room, you see that obviously there's the books in blue flames, but you also see there's an elderly woman speaking with Cethric.
Yeah,
I
there's
recognize-
another person in the room.
And she's gonna look at you. And she's got a relatively kind face.
do I recognize this woman at all, period?
You've seen her leaving this office.
Sir Thomas is going to nod and say, lovely. I always do love pleasant company.
And how can I help you today, Sir Thomas?
Sir Thomas is going to hold himself back until he knows he's alone with him. So he's going to swallow slightly, and he's going to say, well, I would like to discuss a matter of grave importance with you, at least according to my being, if that is okay with you, Cedric Phelan.
No. You don't need to lace your words with such acid. If you wish to speak with me, do so politely.
Sir Thomas is going to sigh out, and he's going to say, you're right. I apologize. Am I in decent company to share this information with her in the room as well? Would you rather me and you have a conversation by ourselves? I want to make sure all parties involved know what's going on. Or at least you're okay with all parties involved knowing.
If you wish to speak, then speak. She is aware of a great number of things. She is one of the fellow Archscribes.
Reading our scribe.
Sir Thomas is going to raise an eyebrow and he's going to say, everything? And he's going to quickly shake his head and say, probably. Almost trying to hint at he knows something more, but he's not going to talk about it. And he's going to walk up to the chair and he's going to politely sit down. He's going to gesture to the lady, lovely to meet you, madam. Properly this time. Now, Cethric, I would like to discuss with you the particular terms of when we may be able to go discuss my, Sir Thomas fumbling his hands for a little bit, trying his best to insinuate that he's really growing concerned with how long it's taking, but he's trying to make sure to be polite to this random woman. A certain arrangement with my familial heritage, if that is okay.
Do you wish to go now?
If you are free to speak of it now, I would love to. I just want to make sure that it is okay. I understand you have such a busy schedule, especially with everything going on and with all those people who keep coming up. Particularly a few ones I remember, but I'll leave that aside. Again, to let him know I know something. And I'm just going to brush past it. I want to make sure you have time for it. Because we never properly discussed it.
I have time now. And of course, you'll have to forgive me. Being the most powerful man in the kingdom tends to make me very busy.
I caught that so easily. Sir Thomas is going to nod politely, and through slightly gritted teeth, he's going to say, right. Well, sure. Let us discuss my familial matters. Now then.
Not
I'll let you do whatever
here.
you need to.
And you're going to see him. He's going to cast Dimension Door. Right this way. And you'll see the Archscribe stand up, and she's gonna walk through the Dimension Door.
Sir Thomas is going to clutch his ring, and he's going to say, Dimension Door. As quietly as possible. Do I have to, like, sleight of hand this, possibly?
I don't think the door was ever closed on our face. I think we're still standing in the hallway watching
I closed the door.
He said he closed the door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So my thing is, can I, like, try to sneakily say Dimension Door into this ring that I have? As I clutch it, be like, Dimension Door.
Yeah, you can
Just
do
let
sleight.
them know
You
what's
can do
going on.
sleight of hand.
I hope it works! Straight 19.
Yeah, so you're able to say it, like, the ring activates and everyone hears you say Dimension Door. Of course, there's not really any additional context.
Sir Thomas trusts that Malia can put together the pieces, especially since he's going to this random room, and he randomly says Dimension Door. I'll let them figure it out. And Sir Thomas is going to nod along and follow through.
Okay. And you step through into a place. You've been here before. You've witnessed one of your friends die here and be resurrected. You're in the Hall of Heroes.
Sir Thomas is going to gaze around. He's scared.
The smell of incense wafts through the place as you stand in the middle of where you witness the hellish artifacts be destroyed. So you wish to discuss it. You wish to discuss your demon here and now. Very well. Velo, if you would. And you'll see the elderly woman. She's going to begin to cast a spell, and you're going to see a spherical like barrier emerge and overlap over you. All right. So you wish to discuss Gorath Zul. Do so. I trust you're not wasting my time.
Oh, I wish I could waste your time, Cethric. But we both know we both have more important things than that. Gorath Zul, the demon that lives in my head, I've been told many things by different people, particularly a dragon up on top of a mountain. What that dragon has told me is that he, or it, lies beyond the sands, south of the mountain, of course. He told me it invades bloodlines, families, makes them seek riches. And he told me of how an infected mind, of where I could find him, of the evils he can commit and how many he has. Tell me, Cethric, what don't I know?
Well, you ask me a question. You want an answer? You need to tell me what it is you want. It seems as though you've been doing your homework. In rather reckless ways.
Well, Cethric, not everybody can slink around the bend like a snake like you. Oh, did I say that? I apologize. But, seriously, I wish to know. What don't I know about Goratzul? Why did you expect me to die whenever I wielded that blade? Tell me, Cethric, what are you hiding from me? Because it would be very beneficial, I know. And I think you know that too.
I expected you to die to that blade because you bear his mark. You are of the one of the bloodlines that he claims. And if you were to die, that pact would end. And how many greats is it? One of your grandfathers. Great-great-grandfather? Something of that nature. The one who made contact with him. The pact would be undone, and your ancestor would be freed. And the demon would lose part of his power. But here you subsist, seeking to continue to allow him the opportunity to live.
You deem me worthy of death for that? For an oath that I did not take? For a sentence I never prescribed myself? For punishment not known to me or my family's legacy? Really? I am not some cyst you can cut off. I am more. If you do not see that, Cethric, I understand. I am nothing more than a humble beggar. Homeless, destitute, no bloodline, no wealth, nothing. Me and my own. But if you dare suggest I should die for a demon to lose some of its power, I will say, that is nerve. I do suppose you have an alternative idea, of course. With how many options you have to do everything, right?
You understand that you simply being here in this kingdom represents an invasion almost. If for whatever reason you are subsumed within Gorath Zul's blood, you simply become him. You become a tool with which he can transform himself. He can become active upon the material plane. And if you do not understand that the death of one innocent to save millions of others is a worthwhile risk and sacrifice, then I cannot help you, and I cannot convince you.
Cethric, this is where we differ, I feel. Because I'd much rather risk my life saving everyone, knowing it would stop something, rather than simply lay down my life and give up, knowing it might do a thing. I would much rather solve the issue at the root of it. Cut out the tumor entirely, than simply put a mere bandage on a wound. What you suggest is removing part of a danger, not the full thing. And if you really recommend or believe I am an infestation, nothing more than a rat, a mite, a bug, then I will say to you, how dare you? And have some more care for your common man. I care for everyone I meet, and I do my best to give my life for them. But I will never have anyone give my life willingly, and it certainly will not be an exception with you.
How convenient it is that you say that. When you are the one that holds the infestation within you. If you were to die, and if you were to die properly, Gorath Zul would not have any access to the material plane. So how convenient it is for you and your will and your desires, when your very existence troubles and risks the lives of those upon the material plane.
And how convenient it is for you. Simply throw away one life. What's one more? How many bodies have you buried under the rug, Valen?
Enough.
How many people have you possibly sacrificed? Because I must say, it is probably far worse than anyone could ever think. I am not a corpse, and all those people you have killed, I must say, they probably look down in shame. I know you're a self-made man. For that, you have my respect.
And millions of more look up in gratitude for the lives that they get to live. My hands are sullied so that others may be happy. And
if it costs one life, it's not worth anything. I'd much rather give mine than take another's.
And
choice.
And how many lives will you destroy in the process?
Sir Thomas is going to step back a little bit, and he does not like that. He did not like that line.
Because one of us is being consistent. And one of us is being honest. You seek to live, and that much I can respect. But what I cannot abide is the fact that you wish to live without acknowledging the risks of you staying alive.
Then it's clear who's the liar here. You. Because I at least understand I am willing to take the risk it takes. Do what needs to be done for myself. Whatever that might be, even if it's my own life, by my choice. To fix this. Rather than you willingly put my life at risk without my knowledge. That I cannot abide. And that, I say to you, is why. I respect the fact you're a self-made man. I'll say it again. But I will never respect your methods, or what you have done. I will not sully blood of others, so that a problem might stop being a problem for a bit of time. It doesn't remove Gorath Zul if I die. He'd still exist, would he not? There'd still be a chance, just like there is for every damn thing. But if I live, there might be a chance to erase it. Some weird crackpot way, and I'm more than willing to take that risk even if it ends in my own life. Because then I know for sure I did something, rather than dying, doing nothing. I'd much rather die on my feet than live on my knees. And I will not allow you, Cedric Balin, to be the judge of my fate. I'm the judge of my own. Real quick, is the dimension door still open?
It's not open yet, but he's willing to open it back up for you.
Sir Thomas is going to say, I think we are done here. Unless you have more words to exchange with me at a later time, I believe I am done. But of course, thank you very much for your time.
I suppose when you go and see the truth for yourself, you will learn a great many things. And I hope we never cross paths again.
Believe me, you're not the only one who thinks that, Balin.
And he's going to go ahead and open up the dimension door for you. And Vela is going to stop concentrating on the spell, so the barrier will drop.
Sir Thomas is going to walk through the dimension door, walk through the study, kick open the door, and he's going to walk out.
Okay.
Oh, no, wrong music. Sorry, my bad.
Bark!
Playlists. This one. This one. Anyway, yeah. So as you kick your way out of Sethric's office, You know, I imagine Molly is just sitting there still wondering, like, you know, yeah, Molly and Ross. And I think Garethon, you went there too with him, right?
No, I was headed back to the keep.
I
Okay.
think it was Heracles.
Oh yeah, Heracles.
But Garethon did hear the mention door on his ring. He did.
That I did. I don't know what that means, though.
Huge.
So he kicks open the door, and the office is now empty because Ketherick and the other archscribe is gone.
Yes.
I wanted to talk to them.
I think we need to give them a couple of days before we come back here. I don't know what sort of damage he did. Malia's just going to write a quick little note, put it on Ketherick's desk, straighten up any papers that got adjusted because of Sir Thomas.
Well, from what you can
leaving
tell,
so dramatically.
your passive investigation, nothing seems to be out of place. Nothing seems to have been disheveled.
Of course, he's an archscribe. He doesn't even need me to straighten up his desk for him. I'll still leave him this little note on his desk. Use Druidcraft to leave a little mulberry so he knows who the note is from. And then just leave the office, closing the door behind me. I think we should go back to the keep now. I don't
That
know
sounds
if
good.
either of you want to deal with. She sort of gestures to where Sir Thomas has probably huffed off by now, or want to touch that. But I think if we just leave him to go back to the keep on his own, he should be fine. And she'll head out of the library.
As we leave, I'm gonna turn back to the scholarly agent that's sitting at the front desk, and like tap on the desk to wake them up.
What is it? No, I got my report in.
Yeah, I read it and you're fired. No, I'm kidding. I was trying to check out one of your books, and there were some pages missing. Pages that weren't previously missing, according to one of my friends. I just thought it should be reported.
Do you have the book?
I'll go back over and grab it.
We will do an internal audit, and we'll figure out who did this.
Yeah, and I don't know if you could send word to the insert the estate's name, because I forget. Because I really am interested in learning things from this book. If you guys are able to find the missing pages.
The history of dragons, huh?
Yes.
We could set you up with an appointment if you wish.
Maybe when I have more time.
Well, we could schedule it out if you know when you're going to be back, or when you have time.
Usually, how long does the trials usually take us? Like a couple of days?
So it's a day and a half travel to get there and back, plus however much time you want to rest in between.
Yeah.
And we're
So
gonna
if
be
you-
there for like 8 hours for his trial.
Yeah. So if you plot it out for like in a week or 5 days, it should be good.
Yeah, fine. I'll do 5 days.
All right, then, as you know, if you don't show up, there will be a cancellation fee, and you are going to be speaking with... well, I actually have two people here. You can either speak with Vela Orden, the Arc Scribe,
Oh, that was the woman that was in the office with Gilbert.
or you can speak with Carwin Yule. And when the name Carwin Yule comes up, Malia, that's gonna throw a red flag in your head, because that's the person that sent people to try to kill you.
Yeah, so she'll sort of tap on Ross's shoulder at the mention of that name and sort of shake her head.
Okay, then I guess I'll do Vela. That's fine.
All right. Well, got that scheduled for 5 days from now. And, of course, and we will... Should we figure out what happened, I suppose we'll let you know if it's public information.
Okay. Have a nice nap.
Well, now I got a whole bunch of extra work to do, so I'm not going to be napping at this point.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's fine. Anyway, good evening.
Good night.
And with that, she's going to, continue to get to work.
Hell yeah.
On the way back from Stone Call, you guys want to talk about anything? Say anything? Do anything?
Unless they're able to find Sir Thomas, he is about his business right now. He's trying to get where he needs to go.
All right, and where are you going?
Crazy.
I don't know where we're going, actually. I don't think he was properly told, so he's going to go to safe house.
Okay. Because it's currently nighttime, so,
Yeah, let's get to the safe house.
Alright. Going back to the safe house, the Westerian Estate. So the first one to arrive is going to be Garethon, Sethazar, and Sister Maribel. And they're waiting for you is Lord Westerian himself.
Is that Minecraft Steve? That looks like Minecraft Steve.
No, that's not Minecraft Steve. Oh! It's you guys!
I don't believe I've ever met him.
He's the owner of this safe house. He owns the...
Yeah, I know that. I don't think I've ever met him, though.
Well, hello there! So, I take it you are Garethon.
Yes.
Fantastic!
Garethon Snowbreaker. And you are?
I am Lord Westerian. I'm the guy that kind of lets you live here.
Yes.
So,
Lovely to meet you.
I wish we would be under better circumstances, but it seems there was some unfortunate actions taken by you guys, and I need to figure out what happened.
What do you speak of?
Well, it seems as though someone stole some important documents from one of the fine ladies in Stonecall.
Are you accusing us of something?
Well, there was a bit of a break-in at someone's home. Lady Callian. She says she's missing one of her documents, and I believe there were reports of one or two of this party that was over there. So I just came by to figure out what was going on.
Out of character. Fellas, did we do this?
Yeah, it was Mally and Sessify.
Okay.
Just making sure.
Hey,
Now,
do we
now,
have
if
info that they did this?
now, if you're asking if Garethon knows that they did this, no, Garethon does not
I
know.
don't think I know. I don't think I know that you guys went and did that.
Nope, I specifically did
perfect.
not tell Garethon.
Preposterous.
Was I told?
You're not here right now.
Oh, okay. But was Gareth he's told?
I was not told. I do not know.
No, I think all I said was that I had a separate mission to you, Heracles, Sir Thomas, and Garethon and Sister Maribel, and you all went and explored the Orc Village, and me and Cesar went to Lady Callan's. Only Cesar knows
right.
what happened at Lady Callan's. And sorry, Ross, what meant you guys do?
Good sir. First, I thank you for your hospitality that we've been given in this fine establishment. Second, that is preposterous. How dare you accuse us of such a thing?
Well, again, I'm just here to get to the bottom of everything. You know, I want to make sure that people are doing the right things, especially if I'm providing them room and board. You know, again, merely a simple
Of
investigation.
course.
Nothing against you. I've heard nothing but good things about you from Lady Songbird. Although I don't know if she talked about how well you can drink.
I don't know how that is important, but
Well, 'cause
please,
I-
yes, let's step inside and discuss this like gentlemen.
Oh, naturally. And he's going to go ahead and like just walk right in, like he owns the place.
Like he does own the place. He does own the place. You mean like?
Because there's no property laws.
Do we have a Sethazar with us?
I guess technically not, because this would involve Sethazar, and
Yeah,
I-
he would
I-
have been recognized right away. Apparently, if they recognize us, if they know of us. Thought our stealth rolls were a lot higher than that.
Wait.
well, that doesn't
You
that
stay
doesn't
outside.
change that doesn't
Oh, never
change
mind.
you guys like as you're like going out to the estate. Not like, yeah, you were not seen in the estate itself, but like you're still traveling
we were
to the
just
estate.
seen-
Seeing
so
you were seen
on
traveling.
the road
Yeah.
to the estate. Something happened at the estate, so they think it was us.
Investigation.
Would it be fair to say that it's a character choice of Sethazar to like cast disguise self?
As long as he has disguise self.
If he has that spell.
He's got minor illusion.
That's not gonna cut it.
Yes, it will. He can cover his face. He can change his face a little bit. It's fine.
Make a mustache.
I know he can go
Yes!
invisible, but
He gives himself one of the fake disguise mustaches.
a Burt Reynolds mustache. Got it.
Well, what exactly are you saying?
As I said, there was some documents that were misplaced, I suppose is the best way to put it. I'm not sure exactly how much I'm supposed to share, but I'll just go ahead and share this. There was a very important document that was from Duke Bradshaw, basically giving instructions for the direction of various Thornsguard agents, telling them where to go, what villages to attack, all that fun stuff. And the letter was stolen.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Duke Bradshaw is dead.
So he's very much alive.
Are you sure?
I mean, I just had a meeting with him and his advisors a couple days ago for various kingdom-related matters.
Ah. Okay.
So unless it's some sort of a doppelganger,
Yes. Oh my god.
I mean, it's quite alarming that I think he's dead and you don't, wouldn't you say?
well, I wonder why you think he's dead. that raises additional
I
questions.
wonder why you would jump to a doppelganger.
Well, if he's not alive, how else would I be able to see him and talk to him?
I don't know. Perhaps that is something you should look into.
Well, that's why I'm looking into it. Why do you think he's dead?
All right. Reasons.
You're going to need to be a bit less vague.
Well, the stuff with the thorns guard, right?
Okay.
And then there was the stuff with Davis,
Yes.
and that whole operation got blown to shreds, and basically everybody ended up dead. Before we could learn more.
I feel like we have different recollections of what actually happened.
I also am starting to realize that. But maybe that's the doppelganger you're talking about.
It feels like you're gaslighting me in some way.
That's not a word.
He should roll deception on that.
Roll deception.
17.
Let's see what his insight is. He got a nat 20. Nope, no, gaslighting's a real word. Anyway, so what? Okay, so what do you think? What do you think killed Duke Bradshaw?
Hold on. Whether he's alive or dead, why are you meeting with him? Don't you agree that he was doing illegal stuff with the Thorns Guard?
Well, we still need to run the kingdom.
Yeah, but he should be in jail.
Okay, if you can convince the king, to put him in jail, then sure. But I don't think you understand what's going on.
I think I do.
Okay, explain it to me like I'm 5 years old.
I am. Hold on. There's a bunch of old white guys.
That's rather reductive, but okay.
Kingdom. Am I wrong? That's what I thought. All right. There's a bunch of old white guys, and they all want power, right? And the power that they're getting, they gotta get, and they gotta kill people to do it. But you and other people are covering that up, and they still have to run the kingdom because they're doing illegal stuff, and when people find out about it, they're not supposed to find out about it. So those people end up dead instead of the other people, and then the people who should be in jail still running this country and getting more and more money and more power. Right?
No.
Okay, where did I go wrong?
So,
was it the old white guys?
Yeah, not all of them are white. Thank you very much. Some of them
human.
They're all human. That much you got correct.
Same thing.
No, that's not the same thing. Not even remotely close to the same thing. Something tells me you're a bit of a racist, Dragonborn.
Yeah, guys, I think you're talking about racist here.
Hold on. You cannot call me the racist when I cannot get service in your city because of my scales.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be tipping the scales then. I don't know.
Explain to me where I went wrong.
So, you have the king. He's not doing enough stuff. And that's the big complaint of these guys.
Why people tried to kill him.
Which is not a good thing. We do think the king is the rightful ruler.
Sure.
So, because of that, we're trying to keep the king alive.
Yes.
Now, the king is rather oblivious to the whole situation of the fighting going on behind the scenes, but we also don't want to make a big scene for the people. We can't just have a random coup d'etat occur in the middle of the day. That's just not going to bode well for us.
Coup d'etat, what language is that?
Oh, I believe it's called French. But, I don't know. French smells like it smells a lot.
But the princess knows what's going on, correct?
Yes, exactly.
All right. So that's the royalty side of it.
So we're on the same page there.
And they're not in charge. We're on the same page that the royalty has no real power.
No. The poor royalty does have power. It's just they're doing
Like
different
what?
things in different ways. Well, they control the military, of course, and then they still have authority over the scribes, even though the scribes are the power behind the throne. It's very...
Have you met the scribes? The king has no power over the scribes.
Sure he
What
does.
do you... What? No.
Absolutely he does.
Explain to me one, like, jurisdiction that he has over the scribes.
He says something, they do it. That's just how it works.
I disagree.
The king just honestly, the king told several scribes to go put together a scroll for him the other day, and they did it.
Yeah, and then what else did they do behind his back? And also, what organization tried to kill the king again? Huh?
Are you talking about the Shadow of Garushan, like we're both fighting? The thing that we're both trying to fight? Yes.
And who do you think that the Thorns God was connected to?
The Thornsguard is connected to the Shadow of Garushan. I'm trying to explain this to you.
Alright,
but you...
so explain to me why someone who is in charge of who is dealing with the people who are part of that guild, and that guild tried to kill the king, is also on the board for the king, and that's still happening, and he's not in jail, and you're like, yeah, that's fine.
So why doesn't are you asking me why the king's brother doesn't get arrested?
Or killed? Or executed? Lord Bradshaw definitely tried to assassinate the king. We agree on this, right?
Because he writes in very specific ways to promote plausible deniability.
Listen.
Do you understand the first thing about sending coded messages?
No!
So, you don't just simply say, "Oh, I want to kill the king. Send the troops to go kill the king." That's not how that works.
No, but hold on. Do you agree with me that he tried to kill the king? Regardless of any
The Duke didn't try to kill the king. What we believe happened was that the Duke isn't trying to kill the king per se. He's trying to get the people to rebel against the king and then have himself installed, because that way he has support from the people.
So we agree that he's not a good person, and he's not someone we...
That's what I've been trying to tell you this whole time.
Okay, so we're on the same page.
We are on the same page.
Okay.
So,
Moving on.
when a letter that was written by Duke Bradshaw that was intercepted
Correct.
by Lady Callian is stolen, you understand why that's an issue.
It's not an issue if Duke Bradshaw's not an issue.
It is
You
an
understand
issue.
what I'm saying?
It is an issue.
No.
No.
Hold on.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
Okay, fine.
You unintelligent person.
Excuse me?
Look, I've seen your stats. You got an intelligence of 6, okay? It's...
I stand up.
You don't even know what the word reductive means.
Alright, this was a political discussion. Now it is personal. Do you want to continue to make it personal?
Do you want to throw hands? We can throw hands just fine. We can take this out back to the training section and we can just throw hands.
I would prefer not to.
I don't know, I've been itching for a fight, really. Like, if I need to go and invite General Tiger Claw out here, I'm happy to fight him too. Like, but I gotta throw hands with somebody.
I believe you are cocky.
Oh, yeah, come on, let's go. I'll show you how cocky I am.
Am I gonna fight a lord right now, guys?
You should team up with Tiger Claw to beat him up. Trust.
Nah, yeah.
All right.
I'm not gonna throw any punches, but I'm gonna be out here.
Okay, he's going to throw. He's going to throw a jab 1-2 at you. Come on, you're gonna warm up with me, or are you gonna continue to dodge my attacks? Come on.
Am I gonna hit him once and he's gonna turn out to be like a level 20 warlord?
I mean,
Yeah.
would it be better if he's level 1, 4 HP, and you accidentally kill him?
Yeah, no. He's like throwing jabs at me. I'll just like swat his hand away.
I'm not going to fight you. If you need to hit something, fine.
All right.
I want to get to the bottom of this.
No, you're talking too much. And he's gonna throw and hit you with a 33 to hit.
33 does in fact hit.
All right, you are going to take 20 bludgeoning damage to the face.
All right, guys. I don't like how overpowered Warden's NPCs are.
Come on, if you don't hit me back, this is just gonna get worse.
I will wipe the blood from my jaw and crack it back into place.
What do you want from me?
Well, I want to figure out what happened with that note, but we've been going back and forth on this discussion. Okay, I need to know.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of things.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of things too, and now we're throwing hands. Anyway, need you to answer 2 questions for me. 1, why did you think Duke Bradshaw died? And 2, what happened with that note? Do you know anything?
I know not of the note. And I thought Duke Bradshaw would have been killed by now. I know nothing of his whereabouts, his doings, but he did enough bad stuff in this world that I thought someone would try to kill him.
Okay. Well, are you going to punch me back, or am I going to punch you again?
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hit you. I thought we were talking. You came here to ask stuff.
He's going to punch you again with the 26 to hit.
All right, I am going to deflect attack.
Okay. He does a grand total of 22 bludgeoning damage with his punch.
I block 13 of it.
Man, this is not fun. I need to go I need to get General Tiger Claw out here.
Guys, what's 22 minus 13?
It's 9.
1 by 1.
Thank you. All right, this is starting to hurt. So as I like grab his fist and he still hits me in the chest, and I like slide back in the dirt, I will throw 1 haymaker at him. That doesn't hit.
It does not hit.
Does a 23 hit?
A 23 will hit.
All right. What about a 21?
That one also hits.
All right. So mechanically it's 4 hits, but I'm just doing it as 1 hit. Perfect. Perfect max damage. I do 26 force damage back. Can he also make a Constitution saving throw?
Okay. He gets an 18.
18 passes the stunning strike, but I just push his hand away and hit him in the collarbone. Locks him up a bit, but doesn't actually mechanically stun him.
Can we stop?
Oh,
Can I know whenever Sir Thomas gets on scene?
Oh man, you don't really hit all that hard, do you? I really do need to go fight General Tiger Claw. It's been a long time since I've had a beer and brawl.
I turn my back to him and walk away.
And he's gonna like spit a bit of blood on the ground. He's gonna walk back in. Well, if you hear of anything, let me know. And you're gonna see him walk out.
I'll follow him out to the front door and just cross my arms.
And he's gonna like walk past as Molly, Ross, Heracles, and Sir Thomas are walking by. Oh, good evening. And you're gonna see him walk into his house. And you will have noticed that there is blood on his face from when he got punched by Garethon.
Sir Thomas is gonna look at Malia and he's gonna say, "Not my monkeys, not my circus. I have worse things to deal with. I believe in you, Malia." And he's just gonna walk into the training grounds.
Sir Thomas was at the circus? I wonder why I wasn't invited.
That guy's a dick.
What happened?
He came over here, accused of something we did not do, and I started asking him why Duke Bradshaw's still alive when he tried to assassinate the king, and then he punched me. Twice.
Tried to argue about the politics of Stone Call with a lord of Stone Call?
I was just asking questions because he asked about Duke Bradshaw, and I asked the same question, and he has skewed views of the political. He doesn't know how it works, and it's terrifying.
Would this be considered political violence?
Is he a terrorist?
And he's a violent person.
Garethon the
He's got
terrorist.
anger issues, and he's stubborn, and he doesn't know how to talk to people or respond to questions.
Wait, Garethon, are you talking about yourself or him?
Ah!
I go to the training ground.
Well, I wish I was here for that. I could go for learning more about how the politics work in Stone Call.
They don't!
Oh, okay.
Not to his satisfaction, at least. Malia's heading to the main door of the main house.
Hey Malia, can I
He's
come
gonna
with you?
punch you in the face and you're gonna die.
Yeah, you can come with me, Heracles.
Okay. Alright.
All right.
I'll knock on the door of the main house.
You'll see a servant walk up and, oh, greetings. Can I help you?
Lord Mysterion was just at the side house. He was trying to ask some questions. I was here to see if he received them.
Yeah, he's here. I believe
Yeah,
he's just
come
right
back.
over there. He's waiting for the general, the good general, to show up. Apparently, they're going to have a brawl. Something about one of your companions not hitting hard enough.
Maybe I can join this brawl.
And the servant's gonna look you up and
all
down.
want to-
I don't think you'll live very long if you do.
Might as well go join Sir Thomas and Garethon and getting ready for this brawl so you can all have your little pissing contest.
I mean, it's not a physics contest.
I want to know Sir Thomas is not involved.
Spars are how people can introduce themselves. I mean, I never met this guy. And I really want to demonstrate how if he hadn't given this home to all of us, I'd be out on the streets, I'd be homeless. I'm just really grateful is all.
Fight with him and General Tiger Call when you show up. I would recommend you go to the training area and start getting ready for the fight.
Okay. I can tell, I can talk to him then.
Well, it's not about talking to them about it. It'll be a brawl. It'll be a spar. Might be a way for the rest of you to show off your skills. I'm just letting you know that they are trained combatants. If you want to brawl with them, go ahead. Just get ready for it.
Alright. Have a nice chat with him. And he's gonna take his leave.
All right. Going in, you're gonna see him, kind of sipping on some alcohol. He's kind of cleaned up a little bit of the blood on his face, but there's still very apparent that there was a bit of a clawed attack from Garethon. Oh, I didn't expect to see one of you come over this way. Welcome. Can I get you something to drink?
I'm fine, thank you. I imagine all of you will want to share a drink anyway after your excursions later tonight.
Excursions? What do you mean? I was gonna have a fight with General Tigerclaw.
Oh. You weren't going to take General Tigerclaw over to the others and have a fight with all of them.
I mean, we could. I just feel like we'd accidentally kill you, which I kind of want to avoid. It seems you're quite valuable to Lady Songbird.
I think a couple of them want to prove their worth to you, but yes, I agree that I would rather them not be killed in battle by you and General Tigerclaw.
Yeah, the general tends to not hold back whenever he gets which is great for me.
Well, if the others are invited to at least watch you two spar, I'm sure they'll enjoy it.
Yeah, they could watch.
You came over to ask some questions?
Yes. So I'm doing an investigation. It seems there were some members of the party, you and a wizard, I suppose, that went to Lady Callion's estate. If I don't, or I'm not, we believe it's someone that matches your description anyway. And there was a document stolen.
Correct.
So you know of this?
Well, I was there.
And what were you doing there?
Following the orders of an archscribe.
And what order was that? Would that be?
To obtain the document that was taken. I didn't disturb anything else. I didn't touch anything else on her property. And return it to the archscribe.
So you do know what the document contained, correct?
No, I did not look at it. I was not ordered to look at it. I was just ordered to retrieve it.
Well, it seems you have gotten yourself involved with a bit of a alliance issue. By stealing that document, you have acted against the Loyalists, and ordinarily, I would be forced to kick you out. I don't think we want to do that.
So, acting on orders given to me by an archscribe, which are basically orders from the king, are acting against the Loyalists?
Do you know what... You said you didn't read the letter. The letter contained directions and instructions to attack a village. To attack innocents. The citizens of Stonecall. I don't think the king would authorize that.
Would you like to ask the archscribe who asked me to take the document?
I would love to ask the archscribe. Because as far as I'm aware, there are not any archscribes within the Loyalists.
You are correct, sir, that this has caused a disagreement between sides. And I do admit it's been very difficult for me to do some of the missions of the Loyalists, as in, I'm not human, I am not of Stonecall, and I don't really have any political ties to either side or anything. I was following orders on this case. The rest of my party are completely loyal. They are completely willing to do whatever they need to protect the innocence of Stonecall. And I'm sure Lady Songbird has spoken highly of each and every one of them and the efforts they made, especially with the current investigation they are doing of the tomb. And I predict it'll just get me into further issues and further concerns to continue to dig this hole deeper. I'm not providing the name of who asked me to get that document. I will admit to taking the document, and I will take any punishment you see fit.
He's going to sit there and think, I will need to discuss this with Lady Songbird. In the meantime, continue acting as you have, but please do not accept any additional quests from whoever this Arcscribe might be. I have my suspicions, but they are largely unfounded as of yet. And you're going to see him lean back in his chair. You will receive word from us within the next several days. I imagine you're going back to the tomb soon.
We are.
And when you return, we will discuss more then.
As long as the discussion and whatever needs to be done falls on my shoulders, the rest of them had no idea about it. They weren't the one that took it.
Go ahead and roll deception. Because Sethazar was involved.
$19.
Okay. Well, in any case, try to stay out of trouble for in the meantime.
I will. Well, once again, that's where we come at a situation that needs to be discussed, Lord Westarian. Because I know there are many struggles with what's going on in Stonecall right now, and many concerns that are probably making things hard and difficult for the Loyalists, and I appreciate your dedication to making sure things continue smoothly, but there are political unrests in where I'm from, and from the sounds of it, if I try to help out my people, I might be going against the loyalists.
And that is something we can discuss. But for right now, I need to send word. And I need to receive guidance as to what to do here. So if there's nothing else, I will bid you good night.
No, she would have bowed her head, left just as respectfully as she does with anybody else, and left.
Okay. Alright, is there a conversation going on outside of this where there's a whole 4 angry people, at least 2 angry people?
Sir Thomas is not saying a word unless he's spoken to, so that's your guys' decision.
Same.
So, are you guys excited to see 2 strong people in action?
What do you mean?
The he's a duke, right? What kind of
No.
Oh, he's a lord. He's a lord. A lord versus tiger.
I could care less.
I was thinking maybe if they allowed it, I could show my strength. I mean, I know I'm not equal to them. I know I'm way below them, but I'm like, maybe it would open some doors for us if they saw how strong we were currently.
Heracles, listen to me closely. They will destroy you. That man has anger issues and is way stronger than he thinks.
I mean, if he's way stronger than he thinks, maybe he's just that strong.
Yes.
So he's not of delusions of his strength.
I don't know. I will not fight him. I have no point to.
I think maybe like if he allowed it, like if he allowed me to swing on him just once, like, you know, a test of strength, not like a full fight. Obviously in a full fight I'd lose, but if he allowed it.
Why do you wish to fight him?
Well, I'm just grateful, you know? You know, I'm not from this world, so without him I'd be homeless, basically. I'd be out on the street. I'd be wandering around lost, nothing to do, nobody to talk to because I know nobody.
Heracles, you would have us.
Suppose. It's just, I don't know. I want to prove myself to the axe, I suppose, is another reason. If fighting someone that's way above me proves something, maybe it will, maybe it won't. I just have to test everything. If I can get stronger for you guys, I'll try.
I don't know. I think that what Azara said was more along the lines of not going out and seeking a fight, but doing something that is brave and risks yourself to take others out of harm's way. Or something like that, a heroic deed. I mean,
Well,
that's what she did.
Inclined
Right.
to agree.
Yeah. But here's my line of thinking. This man might be comparable to an avalanche. And stick with me here. Stick with me. If he's comparable to an avalanche, and me getting stronger through this fight at great risk to myself will allow me to protect more people in the future. That's my thought reason.
But who does it help?
Well, if I can wield this axe, if I can get it to listen to me, then it'll help all of us.
Who does fighting this lord help? Other than the ego of this lord.
Well, I need to get this axe's approval, and I think it's one of the ways to do it. I need to try, at least.
Heracles, listen well and
Yeah.
listen good. I will say this once. You do not need to earn anything's approval. You need to believe you're strong
Especially
enough
not
for
his.
yourself. Right. Believe you're worthy enough to wield the blade, and it should be able to be wielded. Whatever method you need, I do not fault you for. You do not believe you need to prove yourself to something. You need to have yourself be proven to you. You're at the altar, you're at the forge. Hold yourself anew. That is all.
I should still ask something of them, because these are both strong people, and maybe they have a way of showing their strength that I didn't think of yet. Because maybe if I had more knowledge, it would be easier.
Heracles, you do not want to show strength in the way that these men show strength.
What do you mean? Isn't Tiger Claw a good guy?
I do not know Tiger Claw, but I know this this lord. And what I have seen is evil, cowardice, and temper issues. He knows nothing of what his politics say. He's not a man of his word. He's not a man of honor.
Well, he can't be all evil because he's letting us stay here.
For his personal gain,
But what does he gain?
us,
Well, have you guys done anything for him?
yes.
Okay. What did you guys do?
Everything we've done has been for the loyalists.
I mean, that's fair. It's just, I still feel grateful that I was let in, even without like anything to my name. You know?
That I can understand, but I, for one, no longer want to live in his home after meeting him. If we have other means of existing in the city, I would rather not depend on this man.
Maybe it was just a misunderstanding. This was the first time you met him, right? It's possible it was just
I
bad
sat
first
down
impression.
at the table. I sat down at the table to talk to him like a civilized man, and he decided to punch me.
I mean, isn't that how you and Sir Thomas settled your guys' argument?
That is entirely different. We have disagreements about morals.
Do not speak on things you do not know, Heracles. It may cost you.
I'm just saying, I think you should give this guy another chance. We can't condemn a man.
I will not.
It is time for us to leave this place eventually. We have to do it sooner or later. Molly is sort of leaning up against the doorstop, just watching you guys talk.
What about the demon infesting
Talia,
it?
Yes?
do you agree with me with what I say about this man?
He only cares about the loyalists and the loyalist goals. We are unless we're going to be 100% only taking missions from the loyalists, doing things the loyalists want us to do, we can't stay here. And from I understand, especially from the fact that each and every one of us have our own goals that have nothing to do with Stonecall or the Loyalists, we are going to keep on getting into this situation where we're not doing what they want.
Oh,
They don't know what they want.
No, they don't.
what should we do then?
Well, they're going to have a he's going to have a discussion with Lady Songbird while we're away at the temple. And when we come back from the temple, we'll probably sit down with them and figure out what our path forward is with them. But from the conversation I just had with him, it seems that if it's not loyalist aligned, and a lot of what we want to accomplish, finding out more about Sir Thomas, finding the egg, finding more about Ross and his powers, even finding more information about yourself, Heracles, or even helping my home, none of it is loyalist aligned.
I see.
And if you're worried about a place to stay, I mean, it won't be as glamorous as this, but I'm sure we can find plenty of places to hide in Stonecall. I know quite a
Yeah,
few.
but I don't want to just hide. I want to have a place in this world.
You do.
Yeah.
Like, do you need to live in a half a state like this to have a place in this world? What does that say about all the people that live in the slums? They have a place in this world.
Oh, fair. I thought he was talking about we'll be living day to day in inns.
I'm sure we can,
Oh,
especially with the fact that if we accumulate some of our funds, we can buy a little place for ourselves.
Oh, then of course that's fine. I just misunderstood it. So sorry.
I think we're sort of beyond the point of staying in inns night after night, and maybe we don't even need a place that's connected in Stonecall more than an inn because our paths are deviating a lot away from Stonecall. We have to go into the Nine Hells to find the egg. We have to go to Rashali to find information for Sir Thomas. We have to go to the Northern Mountains to find more information and about Ross and his powers. Maybe this is just a sign of, yes, it's giving up this location, but maybe we're grown past needing it.
Hmm. I see. I see. I understand. I have one question though. You think what do you think they're gonna do with the demon spider?
We'll leave that as a gift just for him. Currently, it's made a nice little web in where I have my poison lab set up. I don't mind it.
Hmm.
Keeps all of you away from my poisons. But yes, I think just so we're all on the same page, when we return from the temple, we will probably be called by Lady Songbird to have a talk about our alignment with the Loyalists.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Do we leave in the morning?
Yes, we can leave in the morning.
All right. I'm going to get some rest then.
Thank you, Garethon. I think you really lit the light in the darkness of this thing to show us that perhaps there is other opportunities for us to grow instead of staying here, staying stagnant.
Of course.
And I'll just nod at her and hesitate for a second at the door. Pull out one of the emeralds, flip it between my fingers, and walk inside.
All right.
Oh, I was thinking of something. Malia,
Hmm.
do you think we'll end up discussing where possible places we'd end up if we have to leave this place?
I'm sure we'll make a decision as a group, yes.
That's good. I did have an idea, at least.
I can suggest it. There's. And we don't know what we'll discover in the temple when we face Aether's trial.
Well, I'm hoping for the best, of course.
I know you are.
Mm-hmm. What do you be? What do you? Sorry. What are you about? What are you? It's like I'm messing up my words. Okay. What will you guys be doing? Before we sleep. Eric was
I
just
was gonna-
saying this like to everyone. Yeah.
I was gonna talk to you more about your trial of strength,
Oh.
or your feat of strength, rather.
Can we
Yeah,
talk
I'm
about
gonna
now?
go back.
Do you want-
I'm gonna go to my poisons lab. I need to recreate some of my arrows that. Do make sure you get something to drink before you exhaust yourself, Sir Thomas.
I'll drink when I'm done.
Nilian, Alian, don't make me force it down your throat, 'cause I will.
I know. If it comes to that, you know what to do. Oh, here comes a lion.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Big
is that
lion.
a lion? It's just a normal lion. It's not the general. I'm kidding.
All right.
No, it is the general.
Hey, you're gonna see the general like go up into this house, and then you're gonna see him get accepted in, and then you're just gonna hear a whole bunch of punching, fighting, grunting, and and everything. Just like they're just like going ham on each other.
You guys wanna?
And in between punches, it's very clear to anyone viewing they are enjoying this immensely, and they are enjoying alcohol, and they're punching each other.
Okay. Hercules is gonna go watch the fight. Oh wait, Ross, you wanted to talk about the trial of Franklin?
Yeah, it's more about the Earth than it is proving how strong you are, I think. Maybe also strength of heart, instead of just putting yourself in situations where you have to show that you're strong. So just think about that. You can go ahead and watch them fight, but I'll be out here.
Okay. I'll be thinking about it. He just goes watch the fight.
From what you can tell, they seem to be evenly matched.
Mm. Well, that's what Heracles is gonna be doing.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much at that end point, though.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I agree too.
Ross is just throwing daggers at a target dummy.
Long rest.
Yep. So you guys get a long
Hit
rest.
the
You guys get to hit the button. I was wondering if Sir Thomas and Garethon were going to try to do anything. With it, talk to each other.
I'm in my room with the door shut, and you can hear the clinking of metal and smell the chemical burning of silver and gold.
Nice.
But he can if he wants.
The only thing I'm
Rust.
going to mention to him is dimension door.
Through the ring from the training field.
Yes.
We can talk on a walk tomorrow, if you're concerned.
Aye.
All
See
right.
you in the morning.
Well, with that, we'll go ahead and end the session there.
Hurrah!
Let's do some stars and wishes. Sethazar's not here, so let's start with Heracles, and we'll go around to Sir Thomas. Unless we started with Heracles last time, and then we'll start with Sir Thomas.
We definitely started with Sir Thomas last time.
Okay.
We did.
Okay. Stars. There was a lot of fun moments. I can list a few, but I liked the conversation getting more and more derailed between Garethon and
Lord Westerian.
Lord Western. Yeah. First it was about the documents, then it turned to old men in politics, then it turned to corruption, and then it turned into a bare knuckle brawl fight in the training yard, which is I don't know how more derailed it could have been, but that was pretty
I don't
funny.
know how that happened.
Oh, because he likes to fight, and that's how he gets stressed out. He
Yeah.
fights. He drinks and he fights. That's that's what he does.
So healthy.
Hey, it works for some people. It works for him.
Okay. But yeah, is he a dwarf? Because
No,
I
he's not a
remember
dwarf.
Seeing another dwarf. I mean, I saw a dwarf and it looked exactly like that guy. It was that merchant that we saw way back in that inn.
Yeah, I don't have a
I don't know why I was
specific
reminded.
character token for Lord Wisterian, but if I did, I'd put that one up instead. But I don't have tokens for every single NPC I have. I probably should.
How dare you? So it's unacceptable, actually.
You should let me beat this guy in a fight. Trust. I mean, okay. My wish.
You could
is,
certainly try to fight him. It's not going to go well.
My wish is I hope to progress and maybe. I know that we're not gonna fight tomorrow, but I mean not tomorrow. I know we're not gonna fight the next session, but we're gonna fight the session after that one, and I'm hoping for the best for that.
All right. Garathon.
My highlight was the monologue that our friend Sir Thomas had. And my wish is going to be that some of this political drama comes to light a little bit, because like there's some super sketch happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I see it from the top-down perspective, so I know exactly what's going on. But yeah,
I know you know what's going on. Because it's that time of day. Of course, I'm cutting out again.
Yeah.
So yeah, all right, let's go on to Malia.
My star was my conversation with the Dark Dragon, because I found it very enlightening. Even though I didn't really get a lot of information out of it, there was pieces in there that I could get information out of. Yeah, and then wishes. I think the signs are sort of there. I think for wishes is that we find a new safe house residence, because we kind of need it.
Okay. Ross.
I am feeling like really uncertain with so many things. The Dark Dragon, the uncertainty with what's going on with the politics and between the archscribes and Lord Wisterian, and our standing in Stone Call is in question, and it's just we don't know where we're going, and that's a little thrilling, but also a little scary. Loving that. Also, the Sir Thomas confrontation with I'm blanking on
Cethric?
his name right now, but Cethric, yeah. Yeah, that was really intense, and I really enjoyed that. So I'm liking where we're at and where we're headed. More info about Arcane Genesis is coming. Aether's gonna have a lot of answers for us, I think. So yeah, that's a bit of stars and wishes, I guess. So yeah, there you go.
Okay, perfect. And then last but not least, Sir Thomas.
I think the absolute star was that interaction Garathon had. You can't go wrong. That was like a Looney Tunes skit, man, going all the way around a point just to convince him it doesn't matter. And just to come back around to fighting, and then it matters again. It was just lovely. Yeah, and honestly, my wishes is that we have everything expanded upon. I feel like this was a very integral session, even if I wasn't here for majority of it. Apologies, I was getting a car. Yeah, it was just really cool. I really liked how everybody got on, like, kind of little lordom, and how everybody had a little moment to like really be in the spotlight for something. And now everybody's kind of involved with this geopolitical thing, and we all need to figure it out. I really like it.
Okay. And wishes?
That was my wish, that we have more lordoms on it.
Okay, cool. All right, with that, we're going to go ahead and end the session. For those of you that joined us, thank you so much. Have a wonderful night, everybody.